On your phone, yeah.
All right,
Alrighty.
Hard-yarners. Today was fucking energy.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Has it stopped?
Yeah, well, we're doing the intro.
This is the intro. Yeah, so we're just going to ask you what we talked about. So this is part of the intro now.
Yeah.
So we got Al Roberts, a.k.a. not Alan Roberts, Alex Roberts,
Roberts.
the ginger assassin, world champion. Sorry. Second world champion
Of air guitar.
So we go real in depth with that. But before we do, if you do air guitar and you have an injury on stage, or you need to insure your air guitar, you can use alltradescover.com.au. And if your air guitar gets broken, or if your packaging by Signet gets broken in transit, they will cover your equipment and your insurance and your indemnity. So check out alltrades.com.au.
Full disclosure, I'm not 100% certain that's totally factually accurate, but that's what they'll try to do.
They would cover his air guitar case.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
The actual air guitar, not sure. Maybe an asterisk.
Fuck yeah. And this episode's also brought to you by Raunchy Brewing Co.
Beer that's actually good. If you want to try it, jump in, link in bio.
That's true. Get on board.
Shout out to all the Patreons. We haven't got any new ones lately, but we'll be chucking some Patreon stuff up soon. And there's discounts on there for the end of year show, which you hear about at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm. And there's space here to advertise your business, which is what we're doing now. We've got a couple coming on in the next month or so. So we're just doing sort of short-term ones. So if you want to get on board, hit us up.
And if you want to get on board and sponsor my Astor Theatre Teacher Comedy Night show, I'm going to start taking sponsors for that.
But we were joined today by the Ginger Assassin.
Yeah.
Alex Roberts. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. Especially we've been going through some serious and heavy topics lately, so that was really good. What do we chat about? Do you remember, mate?
Well, we spoke about air guitar. We spoke about my journey in air guitar, which is great, and it's quite interesting to look at a journey in general, how it can work, and how it can just kick off from nothing, basically, air guitar.
Yeah.
We also touched on, we touched on teaching. We touched on, the youth. We touched on social media.
We incorporated YouTube into this episode, quite a lot of clips. So
so you might want to watch some of you might want to watch some of this episode. And if you are a Spotify listener, you can actually just open up your phone and open it up, and the video is there for you to watch as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we also touched on some
slam poetry.
That is one of my highlights of the podcast ever.
It's amazing.
I loved that.
I just can't believe how good both of your slam poems were. I was like, what? Like, this is amazing.
So we did a bit of slam poetry for a bit of a laugh, tried to keep a straight face, but it was very good.
Yeah.
So.
And I've just remembered, you did adverts on radio and you won an award.
I did,
so you came first in that.
Oh!
So we'll hit that the next time we have you on. We'll talk about your award-winning commercial. Do you remember the voice you did for it?
I can't remember. We did like 6 of them.
Or like
one
a
of them.
cockroach or
Welcome
something?
to Hard Yarns.
It was a cockroach. Yeah. It was,
Yeah, I think it was sort of one of those voices. Oh, what about our mate? Have you got any food left? You got any? Oh, what about that, mate? Get away from me! It was like a cockroach.
Introduce the pod with the cockroach voice.
Yeah.
Introduce this episode.
Yes. G'day and welcome to Hard Yarns podcast. Hey, is that a little bit of a crumb there?
Oh, a breadcrumb.
Let's follow it. Oh, let's get hard.
Let's get hard.
Hard. Let us get
Lettuce.
Yum. Salads get wet.
Hard.
Yarns.
Brilliant.
Welcome to Hard Yarns podcast.
I am fucking fat.
Anything Chris White says, please disregard it.
5D is actually a state of being. It's a unity consciousness. That was Hard Yarns with me, Frankie Rose. So I'm going to throw it over to your co-host.
Daniel Delby.
And Cameron Brand.
I would do this and then I'd gong.
Free in attendance for the millions listening at home. Let's get hard.
Get that off your face.
I think the best thing to do for them, isn't that just leave them? Is it just leave them?
Bro, classic fucking advice, yeah. Anyone that's ever had a pimple or a mosquito bite, just leave it. Yeah, fucking righto, cunt.
There's a banging in my car engine. Yeah, just leave it, mate.
Yeah, just leave it. But yeah, I think to dry it out is the way.
Does that dry it out?
Yeah, it's like
What, that thing?
yeah, it's
Really?
got tea tree oil and something else. Joe gave it to me. She was like,
does it? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Who's Joe?
Just a mate.
Cool.
Tell me everything.
I want to know who Jo is.
Do you want to know where she came from and where she's gone?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you want to dry,
she's Cotton Eye John.
mate, if you want to dry out your skin, just have a fucking shower in Australia's water.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, that's
god,
true.
it's fucking disgusting.
If you want an infection,
Horrid.
swim in Rockingham water. Fuck yeah.
Fuck
We
yeah.
are away. We're here with a mate of mine for many years now. Fuck, how 17 years.
17 years, yep.
Yeah, or 16. I met Al at uni.
Ah,
we were
really?
both studying to be drama teachers. It was me, him, and maybe 2 other guys in the class.
That's it.
And 3 out of 4 of us ended up teaching at the same school.
We did. It's true.
But I didn't teach drama. I ended up teaching science. And what you didn't get drama initially either, did you?
Media at the start, media
Yeah.
and English, and then went across to drama.
Yeah, street dance.
Street dance, yeah. I went to uni. I could have been a doctor.
Yeah? So could have I.
Yeah, I went to uni for 8 years.
We could have all.
I went to uni. I know. I went to
As
uni
in-
for 8 years in the end,
Fucking
which is
hell.
like I could have had a doctor's degree in like a specialist unit, but at the end I felt 8 years, a bit of
Yeah.
a unit myself, but
Yeah.
had a great time doing it, and I
Yeah.
got through it. Multiple degrees.
Yeah, well, fuck. I was there 6.5, so.
You were there 6.5.
What did you do? What was your first one?
You and I are so similar.
Yeah. What was your first one?
Oh, communications.
The ADD stands for double degree.
I'm proud that I can communicate well.
So communications for what, 4 years or 2? Or?
3 years
Yeah.
in film, and like film has just dramatically changed so much because of the technology, and then public relations, which I was like, I'm not going to work for a company and just try to lie to the public when you make mistakes. So
yeah.
yeah.
That's what I want to call fucking on the beach. Public relations. I did not have public relations with myself at the front of the playground.
That's good. That's good.
What I love is that at the start it was like, okay, I'll just be aware of what you say. Then Delby's like, we're having public relations on the beach with this. I'm like, let's go.
Have you not listened to this podcast?
No, I have a few times. Let's be honest.
yeah.
Yes, it's one of those things. Did you not backdoor it, but did you get into uni for the drama degree? Did you just get accepted or did you have to do an audition?
Well, I did the grad dip, right? So I already had a degree in communications. I did the grad dip. I went off to a certain school and I failed my prac.
What for?
Am I saying this on it? Well, because my knowledge was too weak.
Yeah.
Right? Because
of drama?
Yeah, of
Same.
drama.
That's why I changed from drama to phys ed, literally
Yeah.
halfway through.
Exactly. I was like, I look at other subjects.
So what do
I'm
you
like,
mean knowledge of drama?
That is the
You
drama.
did drama
Yeah,
as,
but I didn't-
as TE
Yeah, yeah.
or in
No, I
upper
just
school?
I don't know. Can you do drama as TE?
Yeah, now.
Yeah, of
So
course
you need to
can.
know like Stanislavski and...
No, hang on, Branchy.
No.
Branchy, name a drama theorist. You've got to name one.
You did year 11 and 12 drama.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
You're too busy protecting yourself from
From a fucking
From getting
rapist, fucking rapist teacher. No, yeah.
Is that true?
allegedly.
What?
No, not allegedly.
Yeah.
She
Well,
fucked kids.
Yeah.
No way.
Wasn't rapist, but it
Nah,
was,
she wasn't rapist. It was consensual.
Oh, fuck off.
She's a lovely lady aside from that. I liked her. Yeah. She's, yes, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they did that. It was just like, do the course?
Yeah.
Do the stuff. Actually, no. There was, because the drama class was in 2 sections. People who were just doing drama studies and people who were doing like a TE version.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
it
where
still
I
is that,
struggled.
right?
I didn't know. I had to learn it at uni.
Yeah,
So-
and that's what it is, you know. So I went off on my prac, and I was like at the school, and the teacher was like, "Oh yeah, can you just teach this?" She was like, "Oh yeah, can you just teach, theatre of the absurd?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I love Brecht," and that was the wrong theorist for that, and she was like,
Yeah.
"This guy doesn't know a fucking thing." so I failed, and then I was like, "Oh fuck this," and I just went back and did the whole drama course all 4 years. So I did another degree.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so that's what I told my parents. I was like, I'm just going back. And everyone was like, well, are you Van Wilder? I was like, mate, I'd never left.
Yeah.
But had a great time, so it was all good.
Yeah. We did have some fucking good times, man. But yeah, after the second year, the prac that I went on, I was like, man, A, I probably felt that I didn't know enough. B, I say it on stage. It was like all drama teaching is just telling kids to get out of the fucking curtains.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
So I was like, nah, I need it. And teaching phys ed, I had my knowledge was like 98% full.
Of course.
And
you've done it your whole life.
Yeah. So
like
that last 2% was like, okay, cool. Learn your positioning where you are. But yeah, drama was rough, man. It was rough.
So we'd met a couple of times through Delby, and I was so shocked the other day to see you at the coffee drive-through.
Yeah.
Fuck, okay. It was funny because I seen someone before that and they were like, oh, Branchy fucking talking in our queue, and then you yelling out 3 cars back, and I was like, oh, this is a bit awkward.
Is there a drive-through at White & Co?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's a text and collect. They can't officially say it's a drive-through.
Yeah.
Do you stay in your car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You just got to text ahead.
Wow.
Mate, I text
the
and then
future.
I collect.
What do you mean the future? That's
amazing.
Don't almost all of them do drive-throughs?
No?
Oh, mate,
Muzz and fucking Nourish and Feed?
No, but I mean like for a shop front that doesn't have a drive-through.
Oh,
for them
yeah,
to
just
do
on the
text
side
and
there.
collect.
Yeah,
It's
so
very intelligent.
you go around the back and you drive through. And
Yeah,
that's where old Al
I know, and I
long
see
back.
sometimes
A long back.
a long back, long back, and I just get to yell out. I think I just do that in public. Like I see someone, I just yell out at the top. I don't even think.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Delby!
Sometimes like, I'll take my missus out. You know, like we go out to dinner. I'm like, all right. I was like, oh, hey, how you going? And I just see people looking over me, and I'm like, oh shit, that's right. I'm talking way too loudly. But that's why I'm the perfect teacher.
Well,
People have probably turned down their volume right now.
Sorry, everybody.
So yellow's okay, right?
Yeah, yellow's fine.
Right, sweet.
It's when it goes to red, like if it's a bit peaky.
Yeah.
But
seeing Delb's like touching on the tech. I can tell you, Branchy is the tech man.
So you were. This has been a long time coming. You coming on the pod.
Yeah.
Delby, you like one of the first people he suggested to get on the podcast like 3 or 4 years ago when we first started getting people on was you because of the air guitar stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
before, I think it was even. It might have been before the air guitar, and then you went and did air guitar.
No, it was just air guitar.
Was it
You were like,
just
let's
that?
get this
Yeah.
air guitar guy on because he's one of my mates. He's fucking number 2 or 3 in the world, and he's won the championship. I was like, fuck yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
And we never did it.
No, we never.
So here we are.
I know, we never did it. So yeah, we can totally do it now.
Yeah.
But what the fuck makes you get into air guitar?
Well, okay. All right, let's fucking break it down
Yeah.
there, all right?
And where were you? Well, like what number?
Okay. Well, all right, I'll get into it.
The
right?
origin
So,
story.
Origin story.
your origin story?
Origin story.
Origin starting in Buenos Aires.
Air
I was
guitar.
like, what the fuck am I doing here in Buenos Aires? Being kidnapped. Which doesn't surprise me because I've got ginger hair, and every time I went to a country where they're all black hair, I was a novelty.
Really?
Yeah, totally. So pretty much as a youth, as a teenager, and God, I tell you what, aren't they special nowadays? They are. Mate, a lot of teenagers, I'm like, mate, you guys are legends, but settle the fuck down.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell. Anyways,
Coming from the guy who's yelling at people in a drive-through.
anyways, as you know, as a kid, I loved playing electric guitar. Like I loved it, you know. What I mean? And when you're a kid, you know, you have this idolization of role models and in particular in pop culture of people that you idolize and you want to be, whether it's like a footy player, you know, or
A woman.
a woman, you know. And I wanted to be Kirk Hammett, the Metallica lead guitar player.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah, yeah.
Fucking idolized.
Of course.
Practiced all the time.
best, yeah.
The best, you know. I practiced my guitar 3 hours a day. I'd be on it learning scales, everything, you know. So, you know, by year 12, I was, you know, shredding like, you know, Metallica solos and Slayer solos and all that type of business. And then I got a bit older. I started going to raves and clubbing and dancing a lot more. So I let the guitar thing fell by the wayside. That dream left, right?
Yeah.
That dream left. And then later on, I was doing like performance stuff, training and performance stuff, like in Chicago. A lot of training there. I went there for 2 years. And my mate from Perth was in Chicago. And he goes, hey, Al, there's an air guitar competition. And I was like, oh, fucking what? And he goes, air guitar. And I was like, well, fuck, you know, like, I've been training for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I've been dancing for a long time. And I played guitar for a long time as a kid. So I was like, oh, let's go check it out. So it was for the Wayne's World 25th year anniversary in Aurora.
Sick.
Right?
Yeah.
So we had to go an hour and a half north of Chicago. And we get there. It's this little town.
Yeah.
We go into this pub. And there's just hundreds of people
Sick.
watching.
Well, do you think it was because Wayne's World had that?
Totally.
draw?
Yeah, totally. you know, and the end, like the Bohemian Rhapsody sequence in there.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, well, okay, amazing. And look, I had looked a little bit of it up on YouTube, so I knew what was going on, basically. It's pretty much just pretending to play a guitar.
Yeah, self-explanatory in the title.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. It's a guitar.
So I researched this air guitar phenomenon. Turns out what it is.
You don't
an
even
imaginary guitar.
You don't even have to know how to play it. Just look like it.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, when I was looking at like the clips, I was like,
Oh, he's not playing the G
I know,
string, right?
that's what I was saying. I was like, that's not how you pluck a G string. You know what I mean? So anyways, like I went in this competition and hundreds of people, you know, like I've been like just doing some performance stuff in Chicago. Like there's so many great performers in Chicago. There's so many comedians. It's really a place where people are cutting their teeth, you know, like they're learning their craft, they're honing their craft, they're getting really good at it. But usually a lot of the crowds are just full of other performers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, giving each other tips and whatnot, you know what I mean? Because there's so many, it's a dime a dozen. If you can nail it in Chicago, a lot of people then go to New York or LA basically, trying to make it, right? So I was in Chicago and I was like, man, some people aren't even playing the freaking guitar up here. Like, this is not where that note would go.
Yeah.
So I got on that stage.
Oh, yeah, these fakers.
And I fucking crushed it. and I crushed it. And
What was your song?
it was a Slayer song.
Yeah.
Basically.
Which one?
It's called Cryonics. Stuff like the earlier stuff is quite punk influenced.
Yep.
You know, so that was like, it was made in 1981, which is really where thrash metal was beginning. So it was starting to move away from like the Iron Maiden melodic metal and getting more into that sort of, it was punk sort of melodic and then it was getting into thrash. So just really fast.
Exactly.
Yeah. Have you got that in your brain? That was pumping out.
Yeah.
So I won that competition. Long story short, won that competition, and there was a famous air guitarist there. His name's Romeo Dance Cheetah, and he was just dressed up to the nines, basically.
Romeo Dance Cheetah.
It just
Is he a Native American Indian?
How did you know?
It just reminds me of something like, what's basketball?
Yeah.
Like with people,
Yeah, it is like that.
It's exactly like that.
It's like that,
It
Frenchie.
feels like that. It'd be the greatest thing to ever go watch. You just get so drunk. It'd be like the darts on steroids. That's how it feels.
It really is, French. It is. It's like wrestling cross basketball cross, you know, darts on steroids. All
I
that
need
stuff.
to go.
You do.
I need to go. Do they still do them?
Yeah,
mate.
Well,
they
you
still
host.
them.
Do you host them?
No, I host the WA one. So
Yeah.
it really died in the arse through COVID. COVID destroyed the whole air guitar community
so weird.
around the world.
That's because the air that you strum would pass COVID.
Economies all over the world destroyed. You know, small businesses, and the thing that was affected most was
Air guitars.
Air
It's true.
guitar.
It's true. Parasitic air guitar. It was terrible. Well, so that's pretty much what happened. And so basically at that competition, like I met Romeo Dance Cheetah, and he man, like you don't understand. I was just there in some black tracksuit pants and like a torn Metallica shirt. This guy was dressed up, you know, he was like the Freddie Mercury of freaking the way he
Joe
was,
Exotic.
like Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So, anyways,
like Mick Gledhill last night.
What was he wearing?
he was wearing like it's hard to explain. I should have bloody got a picture for you, but he
Glam rock.
It's glam. Branchy. It's totally glam rock influence. Yes, you are spot on pretty much. Like, think of like a cross between Freddie Mercury and like Def Leppard lead singer. You know what I mean? It's pretty
And
much
who's the
what it
guy?
was.
Michaels, Rose, Michaels.
Axl Rose.
No.
God, if you got that wrong.
He's got the long blonde hair and the headband.
Oh, Chad Michaels?
No.
No.
Shawn Michaels.
No,
or-
fuck. Oh, what?
He's like from the Rose.
Every rose has its thorn.
Here he is.
Oh wow.
Here he is. That's Romeo Dance Cheetah.
Jeez, and he's on
God.
Australia's Got Talent.
America's got talent.
America's Got Talent.
What's,
Wow.
Who is that guy? Fuck, that's good. That's a mind blank at the moment.
What?
He
Who,
looks
sing-
like, he
what-
honestly
what
looks
does he
like
do?
what you'd find at the end of the rainbow.
who sings?
He does look like Freddie
every-
Mercury. Freddie Mercury was gay.
Who sings
Yeah.
Every Rose Has Its Thorn? What's the singer?
Seal.
That's what I
Seal?
was asking.
No.
That's
Every
Kissed by a Rose.
rose has its thorn. Remember they had the reality TV show that
Isn't
followed
it-
it?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Brett
it-
Michaels?
Brett
Oh, it's
Michaels.
Or
Brett
was that
Mi-
was that
no, that's the
WWE?
that's the wrestler, isn't it? Brett Michaels?
Shawn Michaels?
No, that's a wrestler too. They're both
Just type in
wrestlers.
Every Rose Has Its Thorn. But bring that up, Jamie.
Let's go, Joe.
The singer of Poison, what's his name?
Poison, yeah.
Alice Cooper.
No.
No,
Oh shit.
Brett Michaels. It was Brett
Brett
Michaels.
It's Brett Michaels.
Yeah,
well done. Good
Anyway,
work.
so glam rock, that's Brett Michaels, right?
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
What
So
was his TV show as well? Do we know?
It was something Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was trying to find love.
Was it him?
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he was, eh?
Yeah, rows of.
That's right.
Will you accept this rose as the original Bachelor?
was like-
The original statue.
Let's see. TV show.
Serve it up.
Life as I Know It.
No.
Fuck.
He had
Rock of Love.
Rock of Love.
That's it.
Rock of Love.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
What a great
I
name.
used to watch it on MTV on Foxtel. It was so good.
I think I've bought that from somebody before. I've purchased a Rock of Love. We spoke about MDMA therapy earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Comes in many different forms.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
so-
there's also rocks of hate. There's,
So you won?
Yeah, so I won that.
Did
And then they go,
Because can you backflip? Because you can break dance.
I could backflip at that age.
Did you use it?
I didn't risk it.
Oh, you definitely would have been a win.
I know, but this is the thing, right?
Did you
So,
swing
like
the guitar around you? Like,
you know what? Even early on, boys, I had an integrity. I had an air guitar integrity that I needed to hold on
Kept it
to.
realistic.
That's right. I was thinking, nah, just fucking backflip off that chair. And I was like, what guitarist has ever backflipped Alexander?
The
But I
best
should've-
air guitarist in the world.
This is true. This is true, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of that gig, they go, look, you've qualified for the Midwest Regional. I was like, the Midwest Regional? So for
yeah.
winning that comp, I got like $200, right? And then they gave me drinks all night. And then I was at the bar having some drinks, and this woman approached me, and she was absolutely stunning. She was beautiful.
yeah.
And I was like, and she was, we just got along great.
Was she real or was she an air girlfriend? Let me
She-
pluck that air G-string, baby.
She was real, and you know what I mean?
Oh,
Wouldn't mind giving it a bit of a tune-up.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Fingering around the neck. Hang on. That doesn't work. What? That doesn't work at all.
Maybe just snap the string. You know? So yeah, it was pretty much. So I was just like, what? Like what? So hang on. So I got some money. I got booze, and I got a groupie. I was like,
Was it because you're Aussie or because you won? Or because she knew you had $200?
probably a bit of column A, B, and C. I think it was pretty much like, but I think because I got on that stage and I really just felt so comfortable, and
Yeah.
I really did. I just let it be whatever because I didn't care.
Yeah.
There was no pressure, and I just thought this is
You
ridiculous.
could say you struck a chord with the audience.
Ooh, very nice, mate.
Not going for the funny pun, just going for the one
Yeah.
that fits the scenario.
That's true, and I appreciate that. So I was like, look, this is things are happening here. So anyways, then
Hang on, tell us more about this lady. So she's hot, she's come up.
she was like, "Oh, do you want more of this story?" No, I can't continue this story.
Okay.
I'm gonna fast
Because of
forward.
the air guitar morals or whatever it was that we had earlier.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look, let me just say
the integrity.
the integrity.
Yeah.
Air guitar, what I will say is that air guitar is the gift that keeps on giving. Okay? So then I went to Chicago, and it's at this club called Subterranean, right? And Subterranean is a dope club.
Yeah.
Like it has this real sort of like, it's been around for a long time. It's in,
An underground culture.
yes. Man, so quick, I love it. So Subterranean is, it's been around for a long time. It's in Wicker Park, which is like a really cool part.
What's it?
Of
Wicked Park.
Wicker.
Wicker Park.
Wicker Park,
Yeah,
right?
nice. Okay.
So remember that dodgy app you could have? Wicker?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Wicker app, so it was underground too.
Yeah.
So so people go to Subterranean. It's this real nice club. It's like a Melbourne sort of dive feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're everywhere in Chicago. Like the dive is everywhere. So went into this club and it was sold out. There's 500, maybe 600 people. And there was air guitarists from all around the Midwest of America. And they were all dressed up to the nines. And I was still there in my black tracksuit pants and my torn metallic shirt. And I thought, what am I doing? Like people take this shit really seriously.
Yeah.
It's authentic, but
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, look, long story short, I went in that competition.
how many people were in that?
The top 24 in the Midwest,
That's so fucking crazy.
right? So the top 24 in the Midwest were there.
In every heat, there's like 10 people.
Usually, yeah.
So there's 240 people that have entered.
Yeah. So no, not in this one. So the Midwest. Oh, but you're right because there's
Overall,
East Coast,
yeah.
there's Midwest, there's
It's like
it's
raw
big.
for air guitar.
Pretty,
like literally
pretty,
like
pretty
raw.
much. It's
Yeah.
massive in the US. Like
Yeah.
ESPN covers it, all this type of stuff.
Please tell me it's ESPN 8, the Ocho.
I have no idea.
ESPN 8, the Ocho.
Yeah, well,
So good.
man, that sounded very professional. So I'm going to say yes.
That's where they have dodgeball.
yeah?
Dodgeball.
Oh, surely it'll be the same.
Hand,
yeah, it
paper,
would be.
scissors, rock tournaments, fucking best.
So
You're never going to be able to figure out which one yours are. Because you're... Hey? Yeah, probably not.
I'll tell you what.
Welcome to
Oh, you just pressed the button. Press that button again, Delby.
Yes, this is what happens when Delby gets on the text. Delby gets on the text.
Forgot it.
5D is actually a Satan.
He died dead. He died dead.
Don't press that button.
Delby had seen the yellow.
What the fuck?
He saw the yellow on the bloody audio and suddenly he feels he can jump up and just get all the buttons.
This is why Delby doesn't do the text.
I'll just deal with hearing loss.
Yeah. Is it me? Am I too loud?
No, it's
No.
just my headphones in general.
I'll go to it.
Yeah.
You
Anyway.
keep going and talking.
So top 24. And so Romeo Dance Cheater was in this competition too, right? So the guy and he was super encouraging when I met him, but now, different story. Everyone's taking it really bloody serious. There's a rider out the back. There's like several bottles of Jack Daniels.
Oh. Do you think that? Keep going. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yep. So that's completely off. That's completely off. Just flick it up just a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Yeah,
Nice.
so does drinking influence your ability to play the air guitar? Or is it performance enhancing?
Well, for me, I find that it's quite a help.
Liquid gold.
Yeah, liquid gold, man. I did the same round that I did the one before, and I didn't. You got to finish in the top 5 to make the second round, right? So the first round is like a minute of choreographed movement, right? So you can choreograph anything to a minute of song, right? So and you can cut the song, but I always thought you could. So back in the day, you'd only just cut one song, right? So I cut the Slayer song, made it tight. Top 5 goes through, and I had an early draw. You pick numbers out like a lottery at the start. So all the air guitarists, I had an early number, and I was like, I haven't made it through. So I just got back in that rider, and I was getting shit-faced. I was getting tanked. PBRs, Jack Daniels shots. I was just going for it. And then the competition had reached, they had their intermission and whatever. And then one of the judges goes, "Hey, congratulations, dude." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You've made it. You've made it. You're in an air off. You're tied 5th with 3 other guitarists."
The air off.
And I was like, "An air off?" I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, you gotta battle. We're gonna have a song, and you get to do like a 1 minute each improv to
That's
this
pretty
battle."
cool.
And I was like, I was tanked. So I was like, oh my God, I ran out, I just started sculling water, trying to like just get my wits about me. And then we did the air off, and it's like, because I've been dancing for a long time, like I did super well and I beat everyone, and I got into the second round. And then in the second round, they played the song that we're all gonna perform to, and it was an Audio Slave song that I've heard many times. And I went onto that stage, boys.
Home ground advantage.
I went onto that stage and I created genius.
What was the name of the song?
I can't remember. I can't remember now.
What was the original Slayer song that you?
Cryonics.
Okay,
CRY.
Cryonics.
Cryonics.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So what you made?
I got
number 1.
I got a perfect score.
Fuck.
And perfect score is this is it. Down. Down. That's exactly it.
That's so funny.
So
Well
what
done.
is it out of 10? 10, 10, 10?
Nah, it's out of 6.
Why?
Because the top
Slayer, 666?
correct. The top score you can get is the number of the beast.
Oh.
Well done, John.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
I think, I don't know if I can get behind this anymore. Air guitars influence American politics.
So does anyone risk it? Does anyone risk it and to try and play the number of the beast? Iron Maiden.
Six.
The number of the beast.
What a voice.
Jack Black.
Oh yeah, mate. I got a bit of Dave Murray hamster face bloody me. I like to play their song.
You might be due for you could enter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love a bit of
I'd enter.
Iron Maiden's
I
my
used to play
favourite,
guitar.
man.
I could enter.
What's your favourite Iron Maiden song?
Mate. Look,
Trooper.
Ace is High. I do love
Ace
it.
is High.
I love Ace is
Hallowed
High.
be
I
thy
love
name.
the one
Hallowed
where
be
it
thy
goes,
name.
listen to Iron Maiden lately with you. Is that them?
Bruce Dickinson would stab you with his fencing stick.
Who's Bruce?
Scream for me, Dogmund!
Oh my God. Frenchie, you're amazing.
Oh,
Have
you guys
sung
are,
before?
I'm so far out of my depth here.
Scream for me, Dogmund!
Is that Jack Black?
The Iron Maiden! Yeah, that's what he does every...
Is that Jack Black? Well, I'm not too far off.
No, that's Bruce Dickinson.
Oh, fuck.
So Jack Black just does Bruce.
Jack Black does Bruce, correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jack Black takes his character off
That's what
Bruce
you'd say
Dickinson.
if Caitlyn Jenner had sex with a child. Bruce Dickinson. Hello. There you go. There's your Iron Maiden pun for the day, boys. All right.
Oh
Sorry.
my God!
I'm happy with that.
Sorry, Bruce.
That's the number of the beast coming through. Right there.
I'm possessed.
The thunder of the beast.
I think we need to run to the hills.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I know that one as well. That's Stranger Things, hey? Running up that hill. But the
So you got the win, perfect score,
and then
6-6.
and you get a free flight.
So I came second. Romeo Dance Cheetah beat me, so I came second. And then they go, well, we're going to pay. Oh, sorry. What I also forgot to say was there was another lovely lady in the crowd.
It turns into just straight out Romeo.
Proper groupies. This is so fucking good.
And then, so long story short, then they said, well, we'll pay for you. We're going to pay for your flight.
Was long story short, you on the chick? Or was long story short?
mate, it's a short story short.
Yeah, they paid for you to go to where?
Washington.
That's okay.
So I was like, what?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, the top three will fly to Washington for the national championships. And I was like, a national championship?
So was it west of America and east, and then they flew them together?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So, yeah, well, you take the top three from, oh, God.
Midwest?
Midwest. Well, there was 24 again in that one.
Wow.
So, yeah, so, look, I don't know how many there were, but.
Like,
so,
who came up with this, man? Like,
know.
the structure
Yeah.
behind it?
Could we YouTube it and see you do
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
you can
Al's
YouTube
got
it.
heaps of him on.
you can YouTube it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put it in the episode.
I'll put one. I'll put one on. Do you want me to do it now?
No,
we've
you
got
guys,
it on the computer.
yeah, you guys keep talking and chatting. I'll
Yeah,
get some
so
up.
they all fly to Washington, D.C.
So, yeah, so
and
we
the
all-
best one to look up is you just look up Ginger Assassin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And which one's the best clip, do you think?
Probably the
There's a
first
few
one.
different ones.
I reckon
Okay.
probably the first
We'll
one.
find it.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, it's utterly ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, for someone who had, but that's what's so glorious about it. It's so fun. It just has this. I'll tell you what, the community is amazing. Everyone in this community are just the coolest people. Like, they just misfits from everywhere. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the last World Air Guitar Championships, there was 12 different countries representing.
That's sick.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Japan really are the best. Basically.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Nanami 7Cs is like the 3-time world champion. She's the GOAT. I mean, the US. Look, the US are the best because they have the most, I guess, and the history is in the US. But Japan have perfected the art, like they do to many things, really.
That's so
know?
strange. I would not have picked them to be
Well, I guess
like a rock culture.
Oh man, they love it. Like they
Yeah.
love rock. When Iron
Really?
Maiden go to Japan, you know about it.
Oh, fucking
Really?
oath.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's
man,
nuts.
yeah, it's crazy, right?
I made it here in Feb. I think it is. You go?
We're going.
Yes. Oh,
Did you just become best friends? Yep.
Because we listen to Iron Maiden.
And you guys got to play guitar in the garage? Yep.
Yeah.
Mate, Bruce Dickinson's on stage singing. I'm just there listening to Branch sing along. I'm like, oh, what a voice. Branchy.
So, what was the prize from Washington, D.C.?
So, yeah, went to Washington. And long story short, in that one, I ended up coming second again.
To Romeo Dash?
No, I beat him.
Nice.
Because I worked on my track. I did a Children of Bottom track. They're a
That's
finish.
again another Bruce Dickinson one.
Yeah.
Children in bottom. Is that what it is?
Children of Bottom.
Sorry, children
But-
of bottom. Okay, I thought you said children in bottom.
Well, that's how you pronounce it. You do pronounce it bottom or bottom. But it's,
Yeah. So you've done a children of bottom.
Oh, this is it.
This is it.
Yeah, so this is the first round. You're going to look at this and go, what the hell's going on? I'm like, no, mate, this is how you do it.
Well, for the people listening, it's not going to be
He's new.
very
He's from
entertaining.
Australia.
So
I saw his work last night. I was very impressed.
maybe.
If you're actually on Spotify, you can just turn on your screen and you can watch.
See that guy there? His name's Bjorn to Rock.
Nice. And is he from the same place as Bjorn?
No.
No.
But he's the most famous guy.
Iceland.
Oh, there he is. There's the big
And
guy.
you've upped your outfit into a denim
Yeah. I've upped
and
it
no
now.
shirt.
No shirt. I've got the rig out.
Was that to tweak the nips?
Well, yeah, that's
yes.
exactly.
I
Well,
like
I
it.
didn't know I was going to tweak the nips, but that happened.
So you don't even have a guitar in your
No.
hand. It's a
What do you
fake-
think, bro?
I thought it was pretending to play a
It's
guitar.
mime.
called air guitar.
It's mime. Look, it's mime.
I knew it was mine, but I thought you.
Cam, he explained it
Damn,
earlier.
But not without a guitar.
No, it's without a guitar. It's
Bro,
mime.
it's air guitar,
It's
bro.
mime. It's mime with a guitar.
I
Look at
thought
the
you were
solo.
just-
Look at the solo. It's note perfect.
Yeah.
Now watch.
It's
watch.
note perfect.
Watch this. Whoa, 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 wow.
Oh, no wonder the girls came up to you.
Look.
Look how fast your fingers are going, bro. That is why they came up to you at the bar. That's some fucking finger work I'm jealous of.
Right, here we go. Ready? Wait for this bit.
Oh,
Here we go.
strumming near the penis.
Now, here we go. Did you just say strumming near the penis?
Yeah.
Here we go. Glitter bomb.
Oh, it's just over the top of you.
Bang,
Did you have glitter in your hand the whole time?
Yeah. I had a pouch thing in my back, and then I distracted the crowd. It's a sleight of hand maneuver.
The Black Sabbath Black Magic. Boom. Now the
Here we go.
people listening, he's jumped up, done the splits, down on the knees.
I had planned to do a backflip in that bit.
Yeah.
But I'd been drinking for 3 days.
Right.
And so I did some poxy little kick.
I would have thought you would have worked in your pop and lock somehow and started your robot shit.
Yeah, no.
Or some slides.
Well, that's the thing. So I didn't want to mix them together because I was like, they're different.
I think that there is room for
collab. Funny you say that. I'll just say on this one quickly.
Yeah.
So after I came second in Washington,
Yeah.
then they were like, "Well, you've qualified for the World Air Guitar Championships now." And I was like, I said, "This is getting out of hand." I said, "What do you mean the World Air Guitar Championships?" And I will say also the National Championship. My dad flew over from Perth, Dynasty,
to support.
He flew over from Perth to Washington to support.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, "Dad, you're a bloody legend, mate. I love that." And then I was like, "Dad, I've made it. There's a world championship in Finland. I'm going." He's like, "All right, mate. Well, I'm not."
Finland is the home of the Bjorn to Rock.
He was in Australia at the time, and I was like, "No, that's fair enough." So I went to Finland, and mate, Finland, it's crazy. You go to this little like town called Oulu. It's such a beautiful town. Like Finland is amazing. Like it's so clean.
Yeah,
The people are they are hilarious.
Yeah.
But they're probably the most stoic race you'll ever meet.
Yeah, okay.
Like, they've had to fend off Russia several times.
Yeah, right.
Right? So you get very organised and you know how to like work together. Like at night time, you'll get to the lights, right? The pedestrian lights.
Yeah.
It'll be red. It'll be 1 o'clock in the morning. You're coming back from the pub. People are smashed. They all wait. There's not a single car, but they're waiting at the red light.
Wow.
When that goes green, everyone crosses. If you cross the light on a
Don't
green,
cross the finish line.
no, don't.
I'm assuming they're a.
Is there fines?
a nation that
They'll
probably
finish
wouldn't
you.
revolt.
They'll finish you. Is there fines for that, or they just respect it like the Japanese?
Well, they've got this massive statue in their town, and it's of this character they've got called Torre Polisi.
Oh.
And it's a fat policeman.
It's a fact.
And
What's his name? Torre Police.
Yeah, Torre Polisi.
Torre, does that mean police bull?
Yeah, maybe.
Torre Police.
I don't know. It's like Torre
Sounds Italian.
Polisi.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, man, their language is so strong and hard, you know what I mean? And so, but yeah, they're so regimented. And I really do think it's because back in the war,
Yeah.
you know, they had to really be united. And it's famous. Like the snipers, like the Finnish snipers and the Finnish military are just like elite.
Yeah.
Is there another one you think we should
that.
watch?
Yeah,
Is it-
exactly. It's Mortal Kombat.
Is there?
Yeah, so you got flown to Finland.
So I got flown
That's
to
pretty
Finland,
sick.
and then the party there was just incredible. That one that's probably my best one. That one.
This
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for people listening and want to look at YouTube, DH, what's DH stand for?
Dark
no,
Horse.
no, go to
Dark Horse.
No, go to our YouTube.
Thank you. Yeah.
Watch it on
Yeah, go
YouTube.
to Hard Yarns Podcast. Wait, that's sponsored by the bungee jumping from... Oh, no, this is the ad. I was like, I've jumped off that bungee jump in New Zealand.
Oh, have you? Oh, yeah, that's killer.
Yeah. Where's this one?
This is in Finland, but I had to qualify.
What do you mean?
I came second in Australia, so if you finish top 3, you can go on the Dark Horse.
A different year?
Yeah, 2019 now.
Right.
Or if
So-
you're also listening on Spotify, just turn on
Oh,
your
look
screen
at the
and you can
outfit.
actually watch it.
You're like the guy from the Outcast film clips.
Yes.
Here we
like,
go. Ready?
Uncle Ben or something his name is? You know the guy that's in all the Andre 3000
Oh,
ones?
yeah.
And he's got the
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
We've
look,
got
I look slick.
great reception, guys.
Yeah. Oh, but do you know, maybe give it a refresh.
You know, there's a good sponsorship opportunity here for Apple to get on board with AirDrop.
Oh, I love it.
Apple AirPlay, Apple AirDrop. They should be sponsoring.
Here we go. Look, half man,
Oh.
half machine.
Sick. So you did use your pop and lock.
See, this is where I combined them.
How did you not?
Oh
Did you
my
win?
God.
Yeah, he's so good at pop and locking, bro. Like, weren't you the number 1 in WA or something?
Here we go. Nah.
Number 2.
Born half man.
Oh, that's sick.
Yes.
Wait, here we go. Ready?
That's so sick.
Oh my God.
Did you have knee pads on?
That's so
No, I
good.
didn't.
Oh,
so
fuck.
I cuffed up my knees.
Yeah, that hurts a lot, hey? You fuck it up.
Oh
See,
my.
this would be sick. Like,
Big shout out to Parkway Drive. Love this track.
it's fuck, so much pressure on your knees getting up there. I'm just feeling it as an old man.
Yeah, it hurt me too. I can't do that anymore.
Oh, you did the jump in the air.
Yeah.
Splits.
Hey, shout out to David Lee Roth.
Fuck.
Oh, mate, this is incredible. Yeah, well,
It's
okay.
almost like ballet cross, pop and lock cross air guitar.
Yeah,
cross theatre.
Do yourself a favour and put the phone. Well done,
Yeah.
my man. That is good.
So you came, how many, on the first one in Finland, you came third in the world or second in the world?
So on the first one, I was in fourth position by the second round, and people were like, "What? Who is this guy?" Because the community all knows each other really
Yeah,
well.
because you're a new, fresh
I
meat.
was a rookie, you know,
Yeah.
and so and then in the second round it's improv, you know, and I was like, this improv's my best round.
Yeah.
You know, all those years of dance training like taught me how to listen really sort of in depthly, and popping is great for that. Trying to hit all the sounds, and so I went out and there was a bit in the song that's like dun dun dun.
Look how into this he was.
Everyone was sorry to cut you off.
No,
but,
I'm sorry to cut you off.
everyone was like doing like these like, I'm doing these like, and I was like,
So
fucking.
people listening, that's like a reach to the sky or like
the
a
devil's horns.
Devil's
Yeah.
horns.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to describe it, don't I? And then
So I'll interpret.
I love this. It's like
Yeah,
like you know
The
when
Auslan, yeah.
the Auslan, yeah.
I'm Oz ear. This is the
Oz
reverse.
It's
It's the reverse.
Oz
Just
ear.
Lan Oz.
Aussie, Italian, Aussie here.
Let's go.
So yeah, I was like, what can I do? And there's three categories. There's technical. Does it look like you're playing guitar? There's stage presence, and then there's airness. And that's
Ooh.
It's
It's
a category that transcends air guitar itself.
Is that like charisma?
Yeah, it's like something you can't quite describe it, but it's like I've worked
Yeah.
out now. It's like special moves, I call it.
Oh.
So I was like, at that bit, it just came to me in the moment. It was like 1 degree. It was 1 degree, right? And we're on a stage. There were thousands and thousands of people there watching in Oulu, and I was like, when I was a kid, I dreamed of being on a stage, you know, in like a band, playing guitar. Here I was on the stage,
Playing guitar.
I didn't even have a band. I didn't even have a fucking guitar. but I was
Even better, it's
I know,
all you.
I know, it was all me. I was on there pretending there's thousands of people watching me. It was like 1 degree. Now, normally, my, sorry, I'm just touching my chest.
Yeah. He's interpreting himself now.
But because look, and this is it's a big confession, but I don't have very pronounced nipples. Okay?
It's okay, buddy. I'm here for you.
Right? And normally they sort of, the areola and the nipple, it's just sort of like one sort of like flattish, like plateau.
It's a flat nipple conspiracy.
It was. It was the FNC, mate, the flat nipple conspiracy. But on this day, it was 1 degree, right? Had been raining, and I was very hung dog.
There was a light rain with a bluish hue to it.
Light bluish hue.
Bluish hue.
I can feel it in my plums.
There is video of this as well. As I keep talking.
I did feel it in my plums because I was like, I felt like the Finnish gods were like sending me a message through the weather, and I got on that stage and my nipples were. I looked down beneath my denim jacket and my nipples were standing up.
Oh.
And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna tweak those suckers. I'm gonna tweak those suckers on that stage for that bit, and I did, and the crowd was just like in like shock because the Finnish don't really react. But
you got a nipple. So it's the very first one you went to, and it's the second half of the video.
Oh, the one.
Oh yeah,
we were on
the
before.
second one. The second one. Go to that.
This
second
one?
No, the one above.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh,
hang on.
Your nipples are
Yeah,
giving
that's
you
it.
a standing ovation.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's towards the end as well. You can skip through.
Okay.
Because it's in the second. It's in the second set.
Yeah, they did the cut wrong. Anyways, hang on. Keep going. Wait.
It's up there and there.
Oh no, go back about halfway point. Yeah, you go about there.
About there?
Yeah, it's at the start anyway, so we'll just watch the beginning.
Like, you're in good nick there, bro.
I know.
Were you working out, or was this all air push-ups? So, like,
I was training very hard at this stage.
yeah.
If you'd like to sponsor us with things that aren't hotspot from our phone.
Yeah, if any internet companies are listening, we would love...
I was hotspotting through, yeah.
yeah.
That's all good. Yeah.
Just because we don't have...
We don't have the internet
what's the
yet.
word? NBN yet?
Yeah, of course.
Because we're not here enough.
Yeah, here like, yeah, good point. That's actually a good point.
No, it's not worth it.
Well, we do need a sponsor to jump on board.
Yeah,
Please.
absolutely. Please, if anyone's please.
Oh, it's because I had to press play. I forgot.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so it builds up.
So
So
start
look
watching
on your
again.
Spotify.
So this is all made up on the spot because it's,
Yeah,
it's the improv round.
And did you know the song?
Nah, so you just hear it. Dun, dun.
Shots up.
Yes!
That's a full pull.
mate, one of them was bleeding.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I know, but like, it was just a little bit of blood, but I was like, what? But, you know,
Blood for the devil. Blood for the devil.
Yes!
there's got to be some
That's a
type of
blood
sacrifice. Yeah, exactly.
A 6-6 nip.
I was going to backflip there too. But I pulled out again. But no one knows.
Do you reckon you would have won if you backflipped? Did
Nah.
anybody backflip?
Nah, I was too far. I was too far behind.
He's got no shirt on by this stage, guys.
No shirt on. I'm just on a
shredded.
stage, bouncing around like a maniac. The crowd's going, "What is this guy doing?" And I tell
Good
you
afro.
what,
Good ginger afro too.
yeah.
That's a protective helmet if you fell.
Oh my lord!
You're looking like a Finland Viking, bro. You got that fucking
It's barbaric.
Viking barbarian about you.
Fucking look at him!
Hey.
Yeah, you know what you're looking like there? The fucking what's that? The hardest geezer.
I
That's
haven't
who we
seen it
just.
yet.
That's
right.
Luke Robert who got us onto him the other day. He,
Oh, yeah?
It looks like.
yeah, got a bit of the
Alright.
hardest geezer on you. So
I love that, mate.
that's fucking and that looks like
Fun.
fucking fun to go to and watch.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, there's such a riot, you know. And that's it. Like, you know, as whatever the accolades are, you know, like I came second in the world
2017.
2017, came second in the world with that robot one, 2019. So I
Yeah,
didn't get
right.
through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, second
Second
again.
in the world in 2019.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
and
Where was that? Where
I
was
was
it?
second in the world for 4 years because of COVID. So
Wow.
technically, I've been second for 5 years.
Right. So I didn't realize you come second in the world twice.
Yeah,
So that second one was in Washington, was it?
yeah. That last one, that was in Finland. That one too.
Both finals were in
Yeah.
Finland?
Yeah.
And they both are paid for.
So for me, because I was sponsored by Signet for years.
Sponsored
Did
from...
I see you also get sponsored by Fender?
Yeah, no.
What was it, Fender
No.
or was you? Who's the guitar?
Oh, no.
Sorry,
So, well,
you gave a guitar to someone pretty.
yeah, Andrew Stockdale from Wolfmother.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, we did an advertising campaign. Like
Sick.
Signet did his massive campaign with like Ella Hooper from Killing Heidi.
yes.
From
Yeah, you were
Andrew
hanging out with
Stockdale. Oh, yeah, we were.
Yeah,
Tell
that-
us the story.
So,
Yeah.
So Signet, they're awesome. Like they pretty much like they sponsor the Boomers now.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they sponsor a lot of people basically, and they're all about these sort of like renegade underground type of things.
Yeah.
So
Like a Red Bull from...
yeah.
No, just like Red Bull.
Yeah.
I won't shit on you. I won't shit on you, sponsor.
What, like a ginger ball? Or were you going to say something else, mate? Were you going to use a derogatory
No.
term for my people?
No, I was going to say Red Bull from Wish, but because they're a major sponsor of yours, they're better than Red Bull.
Yeah,
They're
thank-
supporting
Oh man, you're
underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Legend.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say something, but it's all right. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
I didn't want to give away something.
So,
So-
Signet are on board. That's fucking cool, man. You've got an invisible instrument,
Yeah.
and now you have a sponsor.
Well, that's it. They're a packaging company, so they would package my air guitars.
Amazing.
So it was a genius concept,
Amazing.
really, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
how
So
good is that?
You know, I know.
but don't skip over how you got to meet Wolfmother. Like, how does that work? Like, that
And-
doesn't happen to any
No.
of us.
And
Ella Hooper and everything.
yeah, from killing Heidi and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
How does
Fucking-
that happen? Or
Well-
have we just ruined the whole story
No,
already?
no. That was pretty
Yeah.
much. I was pretty much done on that. I think from the competitive side, but that's the amazing thing. Then the sponsorship side opened up. You know what I mean? So it was great because like, we did quite a few commercials and we did all that type of stuff. And then they were like, you know what, we're gonna do a thing with you and Wolfmother and I was like, and they were like, can you do that? I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that. Yeah, I might be able to make that work.
Yeah.
So
You
what
know,
did they give you? Just free packing boxes or something?
Yeah. Well, they made this kick-ass Oh, they made us
The
kick
case?
it. Yeah, the case.
Yeah.
And then like one of them got broken in transit, and the other
no.
the other one got lost. So out there, some people have got my air guitar cases. And
Wow.
I tell you what, I want them back.
I reckon they probably thought there was a hell expensive guitar inside.
Yeah, and just
they've
open it
knocked
up,
off, like,
and
what
there's
the-
nothing.
But a sick case. So they decided to do like an air guitar campaign by you presenting a guitar to Wolfmother?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then I also went on and played with Wolfmother.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you went on stage, hey?
At the end of a festival that they had in Melbourne. So they flew me over. They flew me over to Sydney, and then I got to play on stage for Joker and the Thief, which was the final
How
song
good.
of the whole festival. So when the song had finished, I was just there bowing with Wolfmother. Everyone's applauding. Like I was supposed to sort of leave at the end. They're sort of like, yeah, and I sort of left, and then I was like, no, I was like, screw this. I ran back.
Is that this
And there's-
one here?
And there's a photo. Yeah. Oh no, go.
No, that's the ad.
Do they have
I don't
you
know.
on stage doing it?
Yeah, you probably have to look at my phone on
Yeah.
on. Oh no, that's it there. That one there.
That one?
That
That
one
one?
there. Yeah.
Did they introduce
Unboxing.
you as
If you go to
a
the,
guitarist?
no. So
Oh.
this is the thing, right? Andrew Stockdale.
I just thought you were random.
Andrew Stockdale goes. He goes. Oh, here we go.
Assassin here.
Just the start of the ad.
All right. So do I want to skip the ad?
Reigning air guitar champion of
Here
Australia.
we go. What's this bit?
World #2 title holder for 4 years running.
Hey.
Last 3 years
Last
COVID.
year's COVID. It's got an asterisk.
But if you go to the end,
Signal a favour or two. They've sent
Okay.
me
Go-
here
go to the
present
end.
one of Australia's biggest rock
keep
stars
going.
with their very
Where you
own
actually
keep
go on
going.
stage?
Yeah, just here. Yeah, just
air
here.
guitar.
So yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Was he like cool with it, or was he just like, I'm doing this because I'm
Yeah,
getting
he,
a paycheck?
nah, he's a dude.
Then maybe the
Where are they
two of us
originally
can
from?
rock
Which
out
part of
at
Australia?
your next live
Well,
gig.
he lives in
That's not gonna
Byron
happen,
now.
man. Sorry.
A lot of them live in Byron Bay now.
That's going to happen.
You're like, I'm going to get your next live gig. And that's not going to happen. No, it's going to happen.
It's happening.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
We're doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to, yeah, okay, we're doing it.
You went on stage with fucking Wolfmother.
Did people in the crowd know who you were or no?
I'll tell you after. But look at this. Look at this. Look.
He's doing the chicken
He's
dance.
doing the Homer Simpson run around in circles.
And then at the end, and then at the end, bowing with them.
Oh, that's so
That's
good.
the Japanese air guitarist dream.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
Extreme bow at the end.
yeah, mate. They could do it in origami. I mean, the thing. So this is the thing. Like Andrew Stockdale had broken his knee, right? So he couldn't move around the stage. So he's like, now this second track. This is one of our most famous tracks. I can't really move around the stage right now, so I'm gonna bring in a special guitarist. People are like, oh, Angus Young, Tommy Emmanuel,
Bruce Dickin kids.
yeah.
Fuck you. Naughty.
Sorry, Bruce Dickinson.
Never. Bruce Dickens. Oh.
And we're
Look at you
teachers.
used to it. I'm off.
Oh, you're right.
sorry.
He's not. Delby's not anymore. So,
How dare
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is sacrilege. Anyways, so
Well,
yeah,
religion.
yeah. No,
Scream for me.
Yeah.
I guess it's a bit of a sacked religion as well. That's what he was. I'm not gonna say it.
Correct. Yeah.
So so there's me at the back, and I'm hearing people yelling out Angus Young, like people yelling out like Tommy Emmanuel. I'm like, are you serious? And then he's like the world air guitar champion. I was second, but anyway, he's like world air guitar champion. I heard this guy go, fucking what? Like all these bogans drunk as hell. I came on the stage and some guy was like looking at me like he was staring in the sun, like what the fuck? His eyes were like all creased.
He doesn't even have a guitar.
Yeah. And then they'd set up a guitar stand in the middle of the stage, and I walked over to it and grabbed my air guitar off it. People were like, what? And then I just started rocking out, and people started really
oath.
fucking getting into it.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah. Because I'd learned,
Yeah.
I was getting all the bits and all that.
Well, you did a drama class. Yeah.
And if you commit and people see you having fun, they've got no choice but to be like, fuck yeah,
exactly.
let's
Get
go.
into it, you know?
Yeah.
Get
If you
into
had to
it.
just be like,
Or
fuck off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know? So that's it. You got to give 110.
Yeah.
Anytime you see someone fully vibing with what they're doing,
Yeah, fucking oath.
you love that, man.
That's
Like,
right.
we went to not sets on the beach. Went to Scarborough Sunset Markets.
Yeah.
There was a dude there.
Love it.
I didn't know he goes down all the time, but dressed in full Indian. He's got the Aladdin fucking turban on.
Sorry, it goes down all the time.
He's to Scarborough.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Okay.
And he's got like the Aladdin shoes, like the slippers with
sick.
the points.
That
He's got
brings
the
a
black
new,
thing.
whole new meaning to
And then the DJ, he just drops, it's the rock in the building.
Oh, sick.
And the guy starts doing the Indian shit, and then the whole fucking crew, man.
Sing
like
the song.
A whole beach.
Sing the song,
It's
Delby.
the rock in the building.
No, sing the.
Yeah.
Such a good
Is that
song.
the equivalent of going, speak Chinese, Daniel?
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
That's why I
Thanks-
didn't want to do it.
Thanks for making me do that.
I did it with you. It's all good. We're both implicit in this.
I've got it
You're in
here.
it together.
Yeah, put it.
Oh, man, look at this. Yes.
So, yeah, you could see that.
Yeah.
There's like, however many
Many
hundred
people down at Scarborough.
Dude,
The little.
well, when I perform down at Scarborough Sunsets Market for Who's Rhyme, January 18th will be our next show down there. Literally, there's like 500 people every time.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's a good spot
awesome.
as well, man. It's just like people go down there and
Yeah.
Great
vibe out.
picnics and
Great
have beer.
vibe, man. Sunsetting. Like, what a beautiful place that amphitheater is.
The
You know?
only shit thing is, my mate, DJ Shan, they have to clap the sunset. Let's give a round of applause for our beautiful sunset at Scarborough Markets. And everyone gets up and claps in an inanimate object.
I like that.
That's gay.
No, I like that because that's what they
Why-
do. Because they do that. I mean, they do it all around the world. That's why.
You
They're
can't
just
clap
trying to-
the sunset.
They do it everywhere. That's a big thing.
Who's they?
Like, is it in Spain or there's like it's famous in certain beaches around the world where they sit there and they specifically like thousands of people go there and clap the sunset every night.
Oh, well, mate,
you
may
not
look
know
like a
this?
dick. No, fuck no.
Yeah, so that's a normal thing.
It is a great thing for Mother Nature.
Yeah.
She enjoys it. And if Mother Teresa was still around, mate, she'd be clapping all the
And
way
do you know
down.
what? When
Can
I
tell
was
you,
a-
I bow for the trees, can't I?
When I was Pooh Bar on footy trip, I used to make every player get up and fucking clap the fucking sunset and clap every
ya?
other.
Did ya?
And maybe we were a little misogynist and clap every hot woman that walked past as
Yeah,
well.
and then give them the clap after as well. It's a full circle of life.
And it was lovely. It was a beautiful moment where we gave appreciation to the sun.
Well, I'm sorry, and I will clap every sunset from now on.
It's a thing where you do it like at certain areas.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What's the beach? It's
amazing.
Bring that up,
it is.
Jamie.
It is quite
Yeah.
beautiful.
Bring it up, Jamie.
Bring
Come
it
on,
up, Jamie.
Yeah, it is quite beautiful down there. But I mean, clapping the sunset, I'm not sure. Clap the performers.
Now clap the
Did
sunset.
they clap you? Of course they would.
Shoot, yeah.
Well, yeah.
At the end, I think.
Yeah, at the end, of course.
Well, we always do family friendly. Who's wrong?
Yeah.
Speaking of clapping the performers, I've been inspired by.
What do you got?
Well, the slam poetry I saw. That the backyard.
Slam
There's a
poetry.
podcast. They're called.
They're a podcast as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I want to
sick.
give them a proper shout out.
Yeah, fuck
Nice.
It was on one of the clips from the basement yard.
The
So
basement yard.
It's really funny.
Yeah,
They
when
do
they-
two guys sitting watching a slam poetry, and one of them's doing slam poetry, and it's just a piss take. So
And the other guys can't laugh or trying not to laugh.
trying not to laugh, trying to be
keep
serious.
Trying
yeah.
to keep a straight face.
So
Oh, look. Al's got his laptop out.
Yeah.
He's
I copy and pasted mine
getting
onto
it.
my notes. So I thought it would be fun just because we've got a drama specialist on
I'm getting in character.
that we can try do
What do you got there, Brett? Is
slam
that,
po-
you got
yeah.
a cravat.
Should we do whoever does it has to wear it?
Yeah.
Cravat.
I've got a cravat.
Yeah.
Mate, you look like a drill artist.
Whoever's doing the slam
Not
poem
now.
has to wear that. So Branchy's got it on first.
Okay.
Now the idea was we've got a topic each. We're going to do a slam poem, and we have to try guess what the theme is or the topic.
I also bought a cardigan, but
So-
it's quite hot.
Yeah. Well, I'll go the scarf. That's enough.
Yeah,
maybe.
the cravat's enough.
But the like slam poetry, if you don't know what it is, it's kind of like it's like rap but slowed down, and they try to be real meaningful and emotion. Like to be or not to be, that is the question.
Correct.
Tubby or not tubby, Fat is the question. That's what I made up earlier.
Yeah,
I love that. I love it.
That's great. That's just like if you want an example of someone taking a piss, go watch what's the movie? 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Cynthia, Jesus died for our Cynthia.
All right. So, Branchy, you're up first.
Oh, okay. All right. Let
Your
me
slam poem.
Let me get my.
Oh,
Let me get in the zone.
Mine's-
my
Mine is
expectations are pretty high, actually.
Mine
Yeah.
is so dumb, bro.
Is it?
Yeah. I have like.
Hey, you're looking good, Branchy.
I'm trying to get the emo sort of look.
I know reaction already. I'm going to get from Branchy. He's going to go, "What the fuck, bro?"
Okay. Slam poetry.
Slam poetry brought to you by Signet.
Slam.
We just hijacked this sponsor.
Slam
We've got an
poetry.
air sponsor.
Okay.
Let's go.
Keep a straight face, boys.
All right.
And this is very serious
Yeah,
stuff.
it's very true. Okay.
Sorry. You're taking the deep breath in. Let's go.
This is not your first time you've done this, Branchy. I can see.
The sound of everything. The sound of nothing. If I was to eat this fun guy, will I become a fun guy?
I think I'm picking up on the theme here.
Fun guys get fun girls.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
B-boys get fly girls.
Sick.
Put your hands in the air. Interdimensional travel. Watching my mind unravel. Sleepless nights guided by ambition. Muted guidance of intuition. Is my guidance correct? Why am I erect? Erection. Reflection. Correction. A new direction. My friends have all gone in one direction, but that's what makes us beautiful.
Brilliant. This is fucking brilliant.
You still got
Oh,
more?
got a little bit more. The question that guides me, it's all inside me. Why do we fly? Fly, fly, fly. So high. I'm high, but why? Flash is soaring, my world is boring. Give me color, lights, and love. Give me anything adoring. I have died, or have they? Reflection. This is my closing notes.
My closing notes.
To die is to fly, and to fly is to die. But why do I only have this realization when I'm high? Is it in me? Is it in you? That's a question for an unanswered in the cosmic stew. I finish with love. I finish with light. The end of the vision is here within sight. So I ask once more, if I eat this fun guy, will I become a fun guy, or will my fun die?
Wow.
I think I just did.
Amazing.
Namaste.
Mate, Branch, that was fuck. Is that what we were supposed to do? Because I'm absolutely screwed.
That was long.
It went longer than I thought.
I think, yeah, classic.
Branchy,
So was the topic magic mushrooms by any chance?
and magic mushrooms and those mushrooms that the person died with. You know, I was thinking there's a lot of things going on there.
Oh yeah, the murder mushrooms.
Were they murder mushrooms or were they magic mushrooms?
Death of ego.
Yeah, death of ego,
Death of ego,
mushrooms.
mushrooms,
Nice one.
yes,
All right.
correct.
So
All right, so
mine's a bit shorter.
I've got to say that was really well written, Branchy.
oh, thank you.
Okay.
I embrace my inner fun guy.
Yeah, I could tell.
I'm going to stay within the camera frame.
There's a lot of creative genius
All
up there. I
right.
didn't think it was mushroom.
Thank you.
Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Polly Pocket. Where's Wally? Got it.
What?
Grip it, twist it, flip it, bop it. Stop it. Reeboks pumps. These dogs humps. Lipstick, dog's dick, red rocket. Mighty Max, strong anger. Mad Max, I had stacks until I saw my dad's mags with mad racks. Bad flaps. No Google.
No. This is a very valid point.
No Google. Psycho media is manic, brah. Encyclopedia Britannica.
No, very
What
good,
is
very,
it?
Very good, very good.
Is or clit? Clit or is? Clitoris. Rad facts. No sex. Sad rags. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Let me Pikachu. Can't get Charizard. No Squirtle. Hashtag Mewtwo.
Oh my god.
Not wet, but got my floaties on. First girlfriend I finger bashed, I called Pokemon.
That's
Haha, just jokey, mum. Hillary's Marina, low key, swum. Ow! Lego pile. Stop. Pedophile. Look left. Look right. Look right, bike. Pedal files. Are flowers gay? Pedal style. AOL. Gay as hell. Chat room. Fap room. No license. No Kia. New phone. No Kia.
Oh.
SMS. No here. Chernobyl. Nuclear.
very good.
New Zealand. Truth. Chur. No bull. G.
Oh.
Mic drop moment.
Okay, there we go. That is my slam
Okay.
poem. What's the theme?
I
got two in one.
The theme.
What's
The theme.
What's the topic?
Oh, there was sexualized material going on.
Yeah.
I don't know, was it pedophilia?
I just thought that was funny. That last bit. But the theme, what do you think?
Technology.
Yes.
Technology.
We won mushrooms when you wrote that?
I was just trying to use random. It's
Technology, and that there's a lot of different technology, and it's sort of infecting.
Well, is there technology or is there not technology yet?
AI?
No. It's meant to be growing up in the 90s, so it's all 90s reference, and then coming of age, like dealing with, like Polly Pocket, Where's Wally, Grip It, Flip It, Twist It, they're all 90s toys. Pikachu, Mighty Max, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then like when you would no Google, so you'd have to Encyclopedia Britannica and you learn sex that way. So it's learning sex with 90s references.
It's learning sex with 90s references.
Yeah. It could be. It could be. I was thinking of coming of age in the 90s. That's why I did when there's an Easter egg at the start, like Polly Pocket, Where's Wally, got it, grip it, twist it, flip it, bob it, flop it, stop it. That's where I was like, oh, this is the Michael Jackson.
I know that was actual tears of laughter.
Okay.
I did a solid Pilates session yesterday, and my stomach is very sore.
Pilates.
Pilates.
I think we need to, maybe we'll do half the length of those ones, because with the pauses and the laughter, it can be a bit long. But hashtag me too, I was quite proud of that. Pokemon stopping.
That was, oh man, there was so many. What the hell am I going to do? You guys have
let's
both.
see.
I haven't done this. I came out with my laptop, and now I realise I am seriously underprepared.
Most people come out on social media.
This is actually
Wayne
fun. We should
Brady.
do this more
Right.
often, this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, all these little challenges are fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this is like our least listened to episode. We love it.
Yeah, we love it. I don't give a fuck what you want.
Yeah, no, I like the show, but that
Okay.
air guitar thing was fucking shit.
Okay.
Well, hang on. I wrote 4, but they're really small because I thought
Then do a couple.
We'll pick a topic one, and then pick a,
I'll pick a topic one, and I'll pick a.
and then maybe we can do a Patreon app where it's the other 3 of ours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just at the very end.
Yeah, okay.
That sounds pretty good.
Cool.
If you want to hear the
And we
other
can do
three.
we can do a freestyle slam one as well. We'll try to
yes.
do an 8 bar
Okay.
freestyle. But we just give each other a topic.
Give
then
each
you
other a
got
topic.
freestyle
Yeah,
on it.
okay. I
I
like
pretty much just tried to make mine. Okay, so anyway, this one's 8 lines. So
Sick. It's a good night.
it's a good night. Yeah. Oh God. I'll tell you
that's
what. Okay. The Fat Man's Song.
Oh.
Impressive. From the land of the boot. Singers like him. A tradition. Like the pizza that made him. Must one eat many so they can fit the sound suited for the song of his type?
He's so proud
Is that about an Italian singer, Pavarotti? Or is it me freestyle rapping?
It's Pavarotti.
Pavarotti.
But
Fat Man song. Must say, do
Little
it one more
fat
time.
man. That's just
Do it one more time.
no. But you're getting close.
So Pavarotti, Pavlova, he's rotting from the inside.
It's pretty much just, do you have to be fat to be an opera singer?
I think you're on.
I just want to go. Little fat man lost his dream.
Fatterotti.
Fat. See his pug nose face.
Is that Pug? Is that Tenacious D?
No, it's from Extras. David Bowie sings it in the pub about
right.
Ricky
Oh,
Gervais.
I love it. I love that one.
See his pug nose face.
Okay, I think I like this segment.
Pug.
So we'll shout out the backyard. I can't remember what they were called again.
Backyard Boys.
Backyard.
I've got another one.
Let's go one more.
Ready? It's called Sexy and Seductive.
Right,
Oh,
I'm gonna
is
try
the
and work
topic
this out.
about being sexy and
I wrote
seductive?
I wrote it years ago. It's actually probably not a slam poem, but fuck it. Here we go.
Sorry, the basement yard. Shout out to the boys.
Shout out Basement Yard. Let's go. Sexy and seductive, said nobody to the ginger. At New Millennium's dawn, the young'uns had no clue of Chuck Norris, a Texas Walker Ranger cross ninja. Oi, skinny ranger, a bully's favourite quotation. And even Europe's largest sperm bank ceased ginger-haired donations. But as time marched on, clouds of negativity began clearing. Ginger stars exploded onto the scene. Ron Weasley's dad, Ed Sheeran. Conor McGregor's beard follicles, packing fists of fury. Prince Harry's charm, wooing like kisses from rubies. And like the tiny ember who turned into wildfire, Gingers transformed from shadow-jumping subject of ridicule into blazing objects of sexy, seductive desire!
Woo! Ginger Assassin!
I feel your love. Oh my lord!
Oh, that is good.
Was it about nipple tweaking?
That's what got me there, but I feel that's important.
Yeah, the message of the ginger.
Thank you.
You guys are starting to catch fire like Hunger Games.
Oh, yeah.
Catching fire. Ranger Games.
Yeah, thank you. So anyway, that's that. So thank you for hearing. I wanted
loved
to
it.
put that at.
Powerful messages.
Very powerful.
Oh, yes, thank you very much.
So that's our slam poetry. Let us know if you enjoyed the segment.
But I think we really missed something we should have done. We should have spoke like all Sam poetry people speak. They speak like the,
Like Christopher Walken.
that was Christopher Walken.
That wasn't meant to be, but it was meant
I'm doing slam poetry.
Slam poetry.
Poetry.
I don't know. What word comes next?
Problem.
Have you that's pretty good. Have you heard the story? I can't remember that celebrity, but he tells about Christopher Walken, how he comes up to him, asking him about his dog's tail.
No.
And whether you'd rather have a tail or no tail.
I mean, the question.
Yeah, it's fucking...
Is it great?
Yeah. I don't know. What would happen if we played it?
Yeah, we can play it if I.
So jump on YouTube. I'll do it. You just...
No, that's all right. You
So
talk.
just type in Christopher Walken tail story, and hopefully it's a nice short one.
Yeah, nice.
It's told by another celebrity. I can't remember his name, but he does stand-up comedy as well. But anyway,
Let's scope this out.
yeah, apparently he's a bit of a weird cat.
Who?
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
I mean, the guy.
Yeah, that's pretty good, bro.
Man, are you always this good at voices?
Have you heard
The mushrooms.
Just today, he's hit his mark.
Have you heard the Foo Fight Dave Grohl talk about how he introduced him on Saturday Night Live?
Nah.
So he goes to Dave Grohl. He's like, "Where is the accent on Foo Fighters?" And he's like,
Brilliant.
He's like, "Is it Foo?" Or he goes, "Oh, it's on the Fighters." So he goes, "Our next act, Foo Fighters." Brilliant. Instead of Foo Fighters, he goes,
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Oh my God.
Fighters.
First thing that comes up.
Yeah.
No
Chris
way.
Rock and Foo, let's hear. Well, I've spoiled the
yeah.
punchline, but if we go, Foo Fighters, that's it. Saturday Night Live.
It's only 12 seconds, so perfect.
cool.
Okay, here we go.
Dave Grohl's telling the story is the next one. But,
Okay.
But we'll go the
It'll have an ad, won't
the
it?
telling the tales one. We do need a producer, I think. It
Yes.
helps.
Yeah.
Should we do like a literal ad, like chuck it on Seek, hey, and then
I'm Chris
interview
Walken.
people?
I'm
That'd be
hosting
great.
Saturday Night Live this week with musical guest Foo Fighters. I don't know why, but I assumed that you were Chinese.
that wasn't the bit, but everybody was Kung Fu Fighters.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so which one is it? Sorry, Delby.
It's Dave Grohl.
No.
It is
No, the original one.
Christopher Walken telling the tale. Yeah, so Christopher Walken, tale or fly. And it's told by Jay, what's his name? He's a comedian, Jay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I'm thinking
Not
of an
Jay
actor.
Leno.
No.
Oh, the lion.
Yeah.
He waits.
Every now and again.
Every now and then.
No, it's not the lion. It's not the lion. No.
Well, that's from the.
That's from that film, that fucking shit.
Yeah, that's from-
Idris Elba film.
No,
isn't
that's from Joe Dirt.
Oh, my bad.
So
Sorry,
none of that shit.
Idris.
I feel like this is dead space. Don't worry about it.
That's okay. Keep going.
Because it's a story about tail or fly. Christopher Walken's story. Just go, no, Tail. Like having a tail. Better be worth it after all this.
This better be worth it.
Jay Moore.
There is big
tells
pressure
that.
right now.
Walking with a tail.
How long? You're trying to find the shortest
Measure?
one. It's on, go down.
2 minutes 41.
Nah, that minute 14.
This one?
Hopefully, yeah, because it was on Fighter and the Kid.
Okay.
So,
You could always get on an airplane
okay.
with your
it's-
tail.
So, press pause. The
First time I met Christopher.
Okay.
Yeah, so the backstory, I'm not sure how much he shows. He's only met Christopher Walken once,
Yeah.
and he's walking his dog, and he's got a dog with no tail, and he comes up to the guy and he goes, "Where's your dog's tail?" And Jay Moore's been like, "I've never thought about that." And he's like, "Where is it?" You know, and he goes, I don't know where it is. And he goes, "Would you like to have a tail? Or would you like to fly?" And then, yeah, I think this is the rest of the story.
Okay.
So,
As I'm walking up to him, the first thing he says to me is, I can see you coming. I had my Rottweiler with me. He goes, "I can see your dog, too." And I go, "Her name is Shirley." And he says, "Who cares?" I thought he cared because he brought it up, I gotta know, what happened to your dog's tail? It's gone. Where did it go? And I'm just standing there like in this driveway going, where the fuck is my dog's tail? And then he gets like real close to me and he goes, "It would be great to have a tail." So I look back at him and I go, "Why? Why is that?" And he goes, "Come on, if you had a tail, everyone would know. If you were angry or upset, they'd see you." And I go, "Well, you probably mean happy, like if you have a tail, you'd wag it because you're happy." And he goes, "Maybe you, but not tail." And then he looked at me like it's my turn to talk. And I go, "Would you rather be able to fly or have a tail?" This is what I got out. And he goes, "A tail, of course." I go, "You'd rather have a tail than be able to fly?" He goes,
yeah, and then his answer, he goes, "Yeah, you can get on a plane with your tail." That's hilarious. So that's the only time. That's the only time he's ever spoke to him. There's heaps of weird things like that, and apparently he doesn't actually speak like that.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that's his
character.
Yeah, that's
You're
his way of making him differentiate between other actors.
No way.
Yeah.
Point of difference.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Let me have a quick.
That's
I'll fact
actually
check myself.
that's a piece of genius. If that's true, I don't know if that's true. Who's come up with that?
I mean, he's done so many funny things as well. Like the video clip for Fatboy Slim.
Oh,
is
what a classic.
By itself is just.
That's one of the greatest
You can
clips
go
ever
with
made.
this.
But
You can go with that. You can go with this. And, it's the
So
best.
if you had to guess,
Oh God! Remember when Eddie Maguire thought he was so good that he remember that
Yeah, he did it for the ad for Channel 9,
They
hey?
did it for Channel 9.
Fuck.
I love
Like-
Eddie.
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
Okay,
Do ya?
no, do you know what?
Do ya?
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
He's a hustler.
He's a self-made man.
Yeah, he's just.
He makes a few mistakes, but he owns up to them.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
If you had to guess where Christopher Walken's parents' heritage is, where is it?
If I had to guess,
Where would it be?
Well, somewhere that you have to walk to. So on top of a hill, I can't do the accent, and I'm the drama teacher.
He's German and Scottish, bro.
Oh,
And it
wow.
says the answer is it's kind of an accent. It's not really, and it's not actually his. So
What?
he's
is he
kind
from
of
Boston? Is he
It's
a
like
bit of
it is like a
Boston?
Boston accent. Boston.
Boston.
yeah. He just
And I went home
changes.
from Boston.
He just changes the rhythm. So
Yeah, that's what he does. He changes the pace, hey?
Yeah.
He
he's
fucks
the Harry
around.
Mack of accents.
Yeah.
Harry Maccent, they call him.
Oh, man.
Just changing the flow.
Mate, how good's Harry Mack?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
mate,
fucking great.
He's
unbelievable.
just. Oh,
It's
God.
good. It's frustratingly good because
Right,
as
'cause
a
you're a freestyle
freestyler,
rapper.
Yeah.
you can see what he's doing,
Yeah.
and I can see where he's going with
Yeah.
it. But the way he changes his flow
Yeah.
and it's flawless,
Yeah.
frustrates me. But you know what's good is because I can listen to him
And learn.
and I can imitate it.
That's right.
But then when I don't have it,
like a learned
I go
behaviour?
back to an old. No, it's almost like if I was to show you how to kick a footy,
Yeah.
I could. Well, it's just a bad example. I'm a horrible kick at footy. But if you were going to teach me how to handball, I could copy the way you handball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I watch a Harry Mack clip, I can hear what he does,
Yeah.
and if I put on a
Oh,
Harry Mack
sick.
type beat,
That's actually.
could change the flow. So it's something that I've been.
Can
That's
you double?
my next.
Well,
like double time.
I
like
must
that.
admit- I
Can you do that?
must admit,
I
but
can't double time that.
before we started recording, you were warming up
Mm.
and you were spitting some freestyles, and I heard some flows from you that I hadn't heard before.
Yeah, I'll try to change it up.
But it did sound a little. There was some like
It's
some
creative.
cadences there that I was like they were really nice.
It's
And
creativity
maybe
as well.
It
That's-
is, but
it's-
I guess listening to like
Yeah.
Harry Max and freestyle rappers, you learn while
Yeah.
you watch. If
So-
you're in that art form,
And you've got like a musical background as well. You know how to play guitar. Do you know how to
Yeah.
play any other instruments or
Nah,
guitar? But you've got that.
triangle
You've got
I'm
that
good at.
natural rhythm. Triangle. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
clarinet.
more like it's something that I hadn't tried to do with my freestyles. Was like any skill, you progress, you get better, and
course.
it's like rapping with Mac Shane makes me focus on my double or my triple syllables. So instead of going,
Yeah,
I'm at the
multisyllabilic.
table. It's a fucking fable. It would be like, I'm at the table. Yeah, these racks are stable and that. So that's something I focus on with Mac Shane. But then
Very
watching
Eminem-like.
Harry Mack, it's like he'll be going, I'm at the table, rocks are fable, and I'll do this, because I'm able, and I'm just coming back in the right, and just
Yeah.
he changes it, and then he'll flop and go, stop, Harry Mack, bring it back. So that's something I try to do now, which is like, instead of just going the whole time, with a camera, gotta come, don't want to have damage out, don't want to instead of that whole time, you slow it down and break it down into,
have you watched those ones with him where he tells you how he does it?
nah.
Because he always says when you hear me go, yo, it's Harry Mack.
that's
and
his thinking time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
exactly
picked
right.
that up.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's because I've hit a concept and so he's just like, yo, it's Harry Mack and I'm coming up the
Says
top.
his own
I'm like,
name.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Says
that's
his
what I
name.
pick up.
Is that his?
He goes, Harry Mack.
That's his filler word.
Yeah. But
that's good because it replaces swearing.
Yeah.
So instead of going, fucking.
Yeah, because
and-
he doesn't
and-
do the swearing,
No.
does he?
no.
So and the other thing like that, like if you are trying to freestyle, just stay away from like, I'm the one, I don't give a fuck,
Or just
everyone's
Or
always
if you're like me and you go, I was walking down the
the
street.
street.
But that's good knowledge, you know what I mean? And like, because when he says it, he goes, I'm trying to reduce the amount of times I say Harry Mack.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's my big challenge right now.
Yeah, wow.
Which is amazing because it just shows even someone like, the greatest student is one who's forever learning, no matter what your level is. You know what I mean? Like,
Everyone has a
forever
filler,
student.
Yeah.
and you find it. I know my
What's your
filler
filler?
is bring it back is something I say a lot, and I'm on the mic.
On the mic, yeah,
So-
right. They're common with, I think, a lot.
And Mac Shane's is you need to understand, or somebody. He goes, somebody, or everybody knows.
Yeah,
so his
yeah,
is
yeah.
you need to understand, or everybody knows. which is better than a swear filler. Mine's bring it back. I get annoyed though because you go, yeah, I'll bring it back when I hit that, and then bring it back on the mic, and then it.
And then in your head you're like, I just did it.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Do you
annoying.
find it's like
only you know? Others know now too.
Like
yeah, I know.
Like training.
That means I'll change it.
As in, do you find like if you would have a break and go back into it, you'd be rusty?
Yes. Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
Can always do like your stock standard. It will still be impressive if it was at a party. But if we've been rapping like last night, man, fuck on the mine site. Last night on the mine site.
Hey!
So we did our first Rio gig.
I was looking tight.
Oh, Rio, big money.
Oh, Rio.
Yeah, it was
Throwaway.
awesome. So shout out to Imad Arabi. Shout out Imad. He hooked that up for us.
Really?
Old school Wanneroo.
In Maserati, the Maserati.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope that he picked that up for you. That's sick.
Unbelievable.
Wanneroo boy?
Yes.
Yep.
Love it. Keep it in the
Lansdale
town.
OG. But yeah, we did the Wednesday show and it fucking it was fire, man. It was the
Sick.
best.
They'll get you back up there, bro. Surely.
Hopefully. Well, they're going into wet season, so
yeah.
I think they don't do as much.
Yeah, fair
but
enough.
honestly, we never really thought about it on the last few sites. Minres was quite good. Their food is great, but like these guys, and they do lithium mining.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
sick.
the
Yeah, right.
Rio, they're in the red dirt, man. Like they were doing red face,
Whoa.
like covered,
Yeah.
like just chilling, fucking red, man. Like they've been at an Indian wedding. You know?
Whoa. But
they're just like-
that is hard,
Yeah,
bro. That's
and
hard work.
They're about to fly out, and we didn't even realize. We're like, yeah, we'll do entertainment. They're just trying to have a beer and talk after a 12-day shift in 42-degree heat.
Yeah.
12
And
hour
we're
days.
like, yo, what's up? Who wants to listen to some freestyle rap? What's going on? Everyone's like, fuck off, can't leave us alone.
Yeah.
So I never thought about that, but
Yeah.
I always know after that first game where we freestyle about what they're doing and holding up, you can see
Change.
because they're like, oh, what the fuck? This is pretty cool.
These guys are actually really good.
And because it's on, so
know?
like once you've won them over, then they fucking love it, man.
Yeah.
We had like the maddest show on Wednesday because they were flying home, so they were pumped.
Yeah. They're all boozing hard.
Yeah, and like I was in the zone, man. I fucking riffed the line.
Were you killing it?
Never done this line before. I don't know why. A guy was eating burger rings, and I said, I think I said something like, "Yeah, this singer, he might be the most superbest thing. Are you eating Ed Sheeran's asshole, or is that a burger ring?"
Hey, that's a ginger.
I cracked myself up. I started laughing, man, and
is brilliant.
it got all the minors, and
That's
like
good.
fucking off to go. Yeah,
That is brilliant,
So yeah,
mate.
that's because I was like, we were in the zone. We've been fucking practicing. We were rapping. We were warmed up.
Yeah.
Is that it's like a creative outlet, hey?
Yeah, it's so sick.
Oh man, but do you know, in terms of like live performance style and live improv, freestyle rapping would have to be like one of the hardest, if not the hardest to do.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? Like you're thinking conceptually, you're thinking of like associations, you're thinking wordplay,
Yeah.
and you've got a beat going.
There's
So
a little
which
bit
is
more logic to it.
Totally.
That has to keep
there's
to
tangents
isn't
and
it?
whatnot. And, you know, like, first time I saw Max Shane do it, I was
Yeah.
like, man, his flow, because
Yeah.
I love hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, like dancing for so long, I love hip hop so much. Like,
Yeah.
I listen to it a lot. And, like, when I first saw you freestyle, Delbs, I was like, what the hell? Delbs can do this? And, bro, your level has just got so high now,
That's
bro.
from being with Max
That's-
Shane because
you know,
his
like-
flow's like nuts.
Well, that's
yeah,
why that
his flow is just
yeah.
insane.
But it's so funny because you'll rag, like people go, ugh, when it's a pun. But when you do a pun in a freestyle,
It's amazing.
it's a punchline
It's
all
a
of a
huge
sudden.
one, yeah.
Because it's
Right.
something like when you're chatting,
Yeah.
righto, there's a pun. But when you're rapping and you can think of a pun,
Rhyme
it
it
becomes a
and-
joke
yeah.
and a rhyme. And it's like, that's where my
Relevant,
strength is.
everything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you did mention your dancing background, though.
Yeah. I mean,
Did you win a pop and lock comp
I
or something?
came
'Cause-
second in a popping comp, like
Yeah.
in 2011.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. I did come second. Yeah, no, I did.
You love coming second.
Hey,
The
do
ladies
you know-
love you.
Yeah, that's Do you know I have never won? I've never won anything. When
Really?
when I was younger, came second in like basketball. Like we came second 3 years in a row. Cricket, 4 years in a row, came second. The year I left, we won.
Right, yeah, right. Standard.
There's not a common factor here. But BMX second, karate second,
Yeah.
and then I got into air guitar second twice,
Yeah.
third. This is in the world,
Yeah.
you know, and then second in popping.
All right. Well, there's still time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You're a
I don't
second,
know.
man. I wonder if
Yeah, I think it's a ginger thing. I think gingers can't win.
We're gonna have to
Yeah,
call
maybe.
you.
Like-
We're gonna have to call you minute. 60 seconds.
I mean, even William will become the king, and Harry will be the second
yeah.
in line.
I'm sorry. That's the cleverest pun you've ever
Thank
made.
you.
Is that the clever 60 seconds?
Yeah. There's a minute.
Do we get it?
Minute Man.
Oh shit! I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm working on different. So I'm warmed up.
60 seconds.
That's very good.
Thank you, guys.
Even I'm going to tip of the cap to that one.
Well,
That's
mate,
very clever.
mate, at this rate, I could be gone in 60 seconds if I'm not careful. So I need one win at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But that's what scares me is that because the freestyle thing. What's the jam jar? Is it?
Yep.
Jam jar where they do the thing, and he said, "Come down and do the drumming." And I've just got back into drumming as well, which
Nice.
is which I fucking love.
How
I
much
did that
music-
last week.
How much music do you play? Well, because
No, I haven't played for years, 5, 6 years.
So just drumming or
Drumming, guitar, bass.
no? See, you're
Bit
very
of
musical. That's why you can
piano.
sing. Like you sing in pitch. You know
Oh
what I mean?
no,
Like,
I do not.
Don't,
But,
don't you?
yeah, that's
that's
fine
right.
because it's structured. It's like this is the song, this is how it goes.
Yeah.
I know what to do.
Yeah.
You can maybe do some fills,
some
that are
fills
a
and
bit,
stuff
yeah,
in there.
but it's pretty structured. Whereas this is like jazz
Yeah.
would be like fuck. You can go any direction.
Well,
you have to
that's
adjust.
true.
Like that scares me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not
Me-
scares
me
me.
and
I'm
Mac-
not talented enough. So.
Nah, you'd be able to keep the beat easy, bro.
Yeah.
Like honestly, if you can drum, you'd be sweet. I
Well,
think. But Jam Jar hasn't been on for a while.
Well, I had to
'cause-
learn a block party song, and they're fucking ridiculous.
Oh, so you got-
Banquet.
oh,
Dun it, dun it, dun it,
They are
dun it,
great.
Which is
Oh,
an
I love
offbeat.
that
That sounds
song.
like the start of
Which
fight
is an
music.
it's an off. It's a offbeat as well. You
It's
have
like
to
a
go.
syncopated beat.
Yeah. Well, I'll play in a second. But
That's funny.
yeah, it's hectic.
We did
polyrhythmic.
we did Who's Rhyme, Jazz and Shiraz, which I think is a great concept for a name of a show.
That's
I
dope.
fucking like that because
Yeah.
I
That
love
is-
jazz.
Yeah,
there's a bar up here just on the corner.
Yeah.
Like literally just on the corner next to the laundry, and they do live jazz on Thursday afternoons.
Oh, cool.
And I'm like, I'm
We'll
going
sync
there
it up
every
so we
Thursday
can,
afternoon.
We can do a
Yeah, do a
and
pod
then-
on Thursday and then go check it out.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was just catching up with Trent there. And,
Yeah. Well, because we
Amazing.
did that, I said if we freestyle tonight and we stuff up any of the lines, it's the punchlines that you don't hear. It's the, ones that you want to be listening
That's
to
so
in the freestyle.
jazz, isn't it? I love that. That's brilliant. I think, that's probably, when you look at freestyle rapping, I'd say that would be like, obviously one of the most challenging improvs, but so would being a jazz musician. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
that level of musicianship just takes so long.
It's when
to
you
be
need
able to
complete
improv and
mastery.
That's mastery. That's
Yeah.
the 10,000 hours, really, isn't
Yeah.
it?
This was
So-
actually this was the one that I was so proud of. Actually, I don't know if it'll come through.
Is it you, Scotty?
I love this song.
So I don't know if you
Nice.
can hear that,
Yeah.
but that is literally like you're doing your
great song.
hi-hat at the opposite beat of the bass and the snare.
So you got to get your hands going at different times.
Yeah. Whilst at the start of it going dun 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 dun.
Man, drums are
It's
insane,
fucking-
eh?
Well, it's so weird how
How-
fucking
how many-
flexible your body. Yeah.
Yeah, and how
What's
many
your
things in your
left?
brain?
What's the left one do?
The left is the hi-hat, the right,
Right.
was the bass drum. Right hand comes across and hits the hi-hat, so you can get the tss, and it's weird how it gets straight back into it. There's simple beats.
Neuroplasticity for sure.
Yeah, 100%. But
Yeah.
that one was the challenge because it was you got a standard beat and then you do a drum fill into an offbeat,
Right.
and it's difficult and they're fast.
Well, it's like that clip where you see Harry Connick Jr. on the piano. Have you seen that? So he's doing his song, and then the crowd are clapping, but because they're white, they clap on the 3 and 5. So he chucks in an extra.
Really?
Yeah, he throws in an extra, little bit. I don't know what it's called,
Yeah.
and it brings the crowd back into time.
Back into
That's
time.
it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
He goes
it catches up.
and it catches it for him.
Yeah.
Like
So-
he hears them clapping on the off beats, and he goes and just brings it back. It's
Seamless.
magic.
That's
So
insane.
There's this drummer. I
was about to say,
I
is
won't
it-
find him in a moment.
Is it the Spanish guy?
yes.
That's what I was about to say.
What the fuck, man?
For the first time that he's hearing.
No, so
No, he's
no.
insane.
So he kind of he's got long hair.
Yeah, it's
He's on
unfair how
TikTok,
good
right?
he is, and
He's doing shit that's never been
did
done
this,
before.
He did this thing where
I was just trying to look for it there.
yeah,
on
he did,
Instagram.
he did 5 different tempos
Yes.
in one beat. So
What
he would
the
be
fuck?
like going like tap
Yeah,
tap tap
here's
tap
right,
tap
yeah.
tap tap tap
Yeah.
with his right hand. Then he'd be like on his left hand going with his left hand. Then his
Foot's doing
foot
that.
would go.
Where's the fifth one coming? His head?
Yeah, no, and mate, it was just fucking like
He's hitting that with the other hand.
he was doing that, so he's going
while doing that.
fuck, man, it was just it's the
So
mind.
it's your arms and legs doing 5 different things at the same time.
Yeah.
all
Different
all
rhythms.
While
tempos.
keeping to
the rhythms. Yeah,
That's insane. That's the hardest thing because one of your hands wants to get in sync with the other hand, or
Yeah.
one of your leg wants to sync up. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you know,
that's hell
do you know what?
neuroplastic.
I think it's hell neuroplastic. You'd have to. You've practiced them all so much that when you go into that, you know how like when you're really on fire on stage and you're not thinking at all?
Flow state, yeah.
Flow state, right? You know, so that's what he's doing there, isn't it? Like he's not in his consciousness. He's actually stepped back from it.
Yes.
And he'd be just hearing them like as a universal thing happening.
Yes.
Because if ever he consciously thought of one of them, he'd lose all of them.
Yeah.
Do you know, really in that moment? Because he's not thinking because he's thought of it so much.
And then just
it's insane, isn't
how
it, that flow
fast he
state?
can double bass on
Man. Have you seen him do the Weekend Blind Light? He does the double kick drum just with one hand on the tom. He goes. Brr,
Yeah, I see that one.
Yeah, and it's just like that's a double kick drum. He's doing a blast beat on a double, just with the drumstick on the tom.
Yeah,
it's like what the hell.
The neuroplasticity.
And I was just happy playing fucking Gary Clark Jr.'s cover of "Come Together Right Now."
Over me.
That's also the theme song for Pornhub.
Bruce Dickinson. Oh no, sorry. Whoops, and
Angela White. Come together right now. Over me.
We learned a couple of good songs. We learned, Baker Street.
Yeah,
you know, with the saxophone.
Classic.
That one, but we did it with guitar.
Oh,
and it's the
nice.
Foo Fighters do a version of it. Like,
Full Fighters?
Yeah, the Foo Fighters.
That's sick.
Well, I thought you were Chinese.
Yeah. But mate, it's fucking. Yeah, it's good fun getting back into it. Like it's creative. Like it happened to be the day after the mushroom trip as well, so it was even better. Like,
Right. Why you went on a mushroom trip recently?
oh
Yeah, I got a whole episode.
yeah,
on
whole
it.
episode. Go back.
I bet you had a whole episode on it.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next episode? That's have a listen. We went in depth.
That's sick,
It's
man.
It's
quite cool.
It's getting, people are interested in it. It was very good.
Mate, they're great. You have such like a
Allegedly.
what I've heard is that you have these amazingly profound and prophetic moments.
Well, the next one will definitely be I think DMT or ayahuasca.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just
Because we're experts now.
We're experts, but it's one of those things. Like, and someone was making fun of me before this, like saying, "Oh, you try everything. You're just like, oh, you're always into the new fad." And I'm like, "No, I just like to try something." We did the carnivore.
Yeah, just pegging is we gotta go somewhere down the track. But
I like to try shit. Just experience it for yourself.
But that's such a great way to look at life.
Yeah.
Since we had Dr. Bright on, I've been working on my neuroplasticity.
Yeah.
And fuck, bro. It's so like, this is how fucked I am. Because I started going to. I sent it to him last night.
Send me stuff.
I started going.
What's happened here?
Well, I host quizzes and I love going to them. So I started going to cams when I went by myself and I won. Right, so I was like, sick. I'm gonna keep going.
What, you won the quiz?
Yeah.
Of course you did. You're a bloody quiz master.
But,
you're also very intelligent.
Well, see, I want. I've had this urge in me, and
What, pegging?
I've wanted to, and I don't know why, man. I wanted to draw all the countries and where they sit on a map and learn the capital cities and where they are. It's
really- I like that, though.
To help my brain. So on site, the last couple of nights, I've been trying to learn every capital city in the world, just by doing like capital city tests. And then the fucking ad comes up. It's like, are you autistic? Take this quiz. Because I said to Branchy, I'm like, just for fun, I've been doing capital cities, like for my own, just for fun, and to get my neuroplasticity going.
Yeah, Delby, it's remarkable how you're still single, mate.
So I'm sitting there for fun. So I took the test.
Just for fun.
I took the test, and one of them, I got 21 out of 40. So it says to monitor my symptoms. And the other one says some indications of mild autistic traits or tendencies, 14 out of 50. But it's not a diagnostic. So after that, we had a guest on from Ocean Heroes. Shout out. We had Ocean Heroes on.
Ocean
Luke.
Heroes, good stuff.
And he was like, it's a trigger when people say I'm slightly autistic. He doesn't like that.
Right.
When people go, I'm a bit autistic with this.
So now you think you actually are.
Well, the test says I am a bit autistic with some
This
things.
is like Dr. Google,
But-
man. Like, when I first started looking at that, I was like,
Yeah.
you start reading about things.
Yeah, everyone's got everything when you fucking put your mind to it. But I mean, you can see what the autistic in guitar quotes question marks are. It's like, do you prefer alone or in groups, or do you like hyperfixate on one thing? So it's like,
But I think a lot of them are
You know,
ADHD too. Like
Yeah.
I do
It's
a
an
lot of that.
overlap.
I do a lot of that stuff. There is a bit of
Yeah.
an overlap.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's like, I'm even of the opinion, I don't know if ADHD is real. I just think maybe our personalities, maybe we fucking,
Yeah, I think
maybe
there's
our brains
something
are
a
just
bit more to it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's real, but it's not like it's. But it's not.
It's just a different way to function, man. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit
I
less
mean,
percent.
Are you ADHD?
I'd be probably undiagnosed,
Yeah.
self-diagnosed.
Like imputed ADHD. Like
Yeah.
Delby
Well,
definitely
actually,
is.
allegedly,
Sorry, Delby, but you are.
Allegedly, someone's given me some of the medicine before, and it did nothing, and they were like, "Yeah, that's probably because it's made for you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. That's like me. I remember, being in high school and all my mates, God, well, anyways.
Yeah.
So, anyways, my mate used to trade a choc chill and he'd get 20 off this guy.
Choc pill.
Back in 1996. He's like, yeah, man, try these. And I was like, okay. So
Well, it's funny because as a teacher,
Yeah.
and I think it differs depending on intelligence, maybe. But like as a teacher, when kids are like, I've got ADD, and they'd use it as an excuse not to do work.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
well, so do I, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
same.
like, it's
So
not
do
an
I.
excuse.
Yeah, use it.
But then on the flip side, I'm like, when I was at school,
Surely it's a superhero.
I don't
power.
know if it was because I understood everything, right? So I
Yeah.
got it, and then I'd fuck around. So I
Same.
don't
That's
think it
exactly
was-
like me.
Yeah.
I
don't think that's ADD. I think that's just you've learnt it, and then you get bored. So you want to entertain yourself.
Well, I don't know because the thing is when you first tried the medication, like I know when I tried it, so a bunch of us all had them, and my mates were bouncing off the
Yeah.
walls. They were hectic, and
Yeah.
I was just sitting there. I did my whole English essay.
Yeah.
In that, like I was on Bob Marley. I still remember.
Yeah.
The teacher was like, Alex.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, and I got a B, but
Yeah.
I'd submitted. I'd done it only one lesson. Whereas
Yeah.
we'd done it for 2 weeks.
And
Had
I
to
also-
think, you
this-
know?
Yeah, same as
This whole
Say,
stuff,
you know, so I was like,
it is something that's only, and I hate it when people say, "Oh, we got better."
Diagnostics or
Yeah, better
whatever.
diagnostics and stuff. Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
But like,
well, of course, yeah.
It wasn't this bad. So I think there's external
Yeah,
influences.
iPhones. TikTok,
It's
apps.
a number of things.
Kids are self-diagnosing all the time and telling their parents what's going on, and it's like,
Even
well,
diets, fucking everything we have everything we have is a poison. The deodorant we put under our arm is a poison. The fucking toothpaste we use, the fucking
Yeah, right. The
everything
fluoride,
we
all that,
have
yeah.
is a poison. The fucking foods we're eating.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not saying that's the sole cause, but
No.
there's so many different
there's so many
things
factors,
contributing
so
to
many factors influencing where we're at right now, right? Like you've got to say, like, look, I shit you not, because I'm also, well, I was in like a management type role in student services at a school.
For people, he's playing it down. He's had one of the hardest roles in the school. It's where all the kids, where I should say, it's where the teachers that are ineffective or
Thank you.
unqualified at dealing with not difficult kids,
No.
just teachers that struggle to fucking have a humane side or have a personality.
Yeah, that's right. Who can't build a rapport
Can't
with
build
students.
rapport, can't build relationships. They kick them straight out. You get all the kids that teachers struggle with will end up with Al, and it's a
Okay.
fucking. It's like Northbridge
'Cause is it like-
train
is it too
station at
late?
night time.
It's just
kids coming
kids
in.
everywhere.
Is it like almost not too late, but like is it at that stage if the teacher gave them a bit more?
It's
then-
not the. I would say 80% of the time, it's not the kid, it's the teacher.
Yeah.
The teacher is the one at fault, and because the teacher is either in the job for the wrong reasons,
Yep.
or they haven't implemented their training well enough, or they haven't learnt how to deal with it, or they're just under a lot of pressure because teachers have got fucking a million things that they
I
have to do.
definitely have
and
a
it's-
lot more
Yeah.
they use it
appreciation
as an
for
outlet, but they don't
teachers.
do it. It shouldn't be, I can't deal with you, fuck off.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah, yeah.
every teacher does that at the school, and then Al gets it down in the support centre.
And then we have to give them consequences. And a lot of the time, we don't give them the consequence the teacher's looking for. The
Yeah.
teacher's like, this is the consequence it should be. And we're like, well, actually, it's not.
Yeah.
Because there were obviously a variety of factors that led up to the student's behaviour. Now, let's talk about what it was, whatever. And then some teachers just want you to just suspend all the time. And it's like, if we could actually invest into putting some time into getting to know the student, to getting to understand, like what's happened in the morning for that student. Did the student eat breakfast? Have they had to walk to school? What's happened? There's so many contributing factors. I know the teacher's under stress, whatever, but we give a consequence or whatever, and then you just get backlash. And it's like sometimes like we have to take the phones off kids, right, in the yard.
Yeah.
Okay. We have to. And look, I won't lie. Like I walk through and if I see a kid on their phone, I'm like, look, put it away right now. If I see it again, I'm going to take it, all right? I'm going to take it, but just put it away.
Plan to ignore.
Plan to ignore, right? A teacher sees that and they're like, you need to be taking the phone away.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, I might have to go get a kid out of a class and I walk into that teacher's classroom. There's 10 kids on their phones.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, see, in your classroom, you feel no one can see, and you've created an environment within your classroom that works for kids. But now when you're out in the yard and everyone's watching, you're trying to, you've enabled behaviour in your little circle in your classroom, and now when you're out there, you're trying to, the kids are doing it because they're getting away with it in classes and then doing it out in the yard too.
Yeah.
And it's like, and why do we have to deal with it all out in the yard if you're not dealing with it in a classroom? And then I don't tell anyone that because I'm not going to rat on the teacher. The teacher's against a lot of things. But there's this massive thing of, well, but you're more than happy to call me out on it.
Yeah.
But I'm not here. It's tough. It was a really tough job.
The problem is, man, where teachers are under the time poor.
They really are time poor.
Time poor.
Stress.
And a lot of teachers are in it for the wrong reasons.
It's true.
Man.
Do you know what? You've just said something so profound, and I could clip it up, but I can't even use it because you're wearing a cravat.
Oh, no!
Still wearing the
That's where the knowledge comes from.
I love that.
You make a fucking good point. Like,
we could do a whole fucking week of podcasts on teaching and the skills it needs, man. Like,
we really
the impact that you, from someone and on an outside point of view, so the impact the teacher has, I still remember the teachers.
Yeah.
Like
that had a positive effect,
why though?
right?
Because they build a relationship with you.
I still remember the bad ones as well because of that.
Well, that's
you'd be like, what the fuck was her problem? Or what the fuck was his problem?
That's so true. You do, right?
Yeah.
Like I remember the teachers, like teachers who genuinely cared.
Yeah.
Teachers who had a sense of humour, who gave a shit about you. I remember those teachers.
But
and as you said, teachers who didn't, you remember them too,
But you remember them forever as well. And this is that thing where
it's true.
I look at some of my best mates. A lot of my best mates are teachers, and I'm like, I don't know if they realise this, but the impact that they're having on that kid's life and the memories they're going to be a part of, it's like, are they just going to school and ticking the box and doing the right thing? Because they're a memory forever for this kid. I still remember my first pre-primary teacher.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's just, I think sometimes, I don't know if teachers do, but they certainly have a lifelong impact on these kids.
You do realise that some of the teachers are just that fucking overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And that's not I'm not discounting.
And don't get me wrong, I've met a lot of good teachers too.
Oh yeah.
I've also met some who should have left the job 10 years ago.
So many.
Is it just because they think this is a job where I can earn money and get holidays and?
It's like they don't. It's almost the resilience thing, right? Where do you, if something is consistently happening in all of your classes, what is the contributing factor to each of that? It's you. You're the one that is the common theme. If you're seeing the common problem between every class you have, first look inwards.
Yeah.
Right? What am I doing that is affecting this relationship with the kids, or what am I doing that is causing this behavior? A lot of teachers will just shut off what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm perfect. The kids need to respect me.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Oh, don't get me started.
Yeah. It's that power trip. Yes, kids should respect their teachers.
That's right.
But on the flip side, and we're not like the parents where it's like we're going to take the kids' side every time. You don't. But you need to be at least showing them that they're a person and not going, I'm the teacher, you need to listen to this. Why? Because I'm the teacher.
Absolutely.
Yes,
it's not enough.
That's true, but at the same time, build some fucking relationships with that kid.
Yeah.
Or at least show that you have a sense, because you don't have to, the kid doesn't have to like you to learn. If they don't like you, but they learn, they feel smart, they value you, and then they're going to listen. But you just need to be able to not be like, fuck you, I'm the teacher, do what I say. Because I guarantee you, when the principal tells that teacher, I'm the principal, you will do this.
Right.
They go, no, fuck that, I'm not doing this.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt, so true.
Yeah.
Like you have meetings, you're like, we want them to do this right now. 60 teachers go, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you want your kids to do stuff that you tell them. And you're right, man, it's a great paradigm shift, you flip that. I mean, is it so hard for you as an adult, as a teacher, just to learn every kid's name in your class? Like, that's when the kids come in, mate, I make an active habit. Like, every kid comes in, I say all their names,
Always.
Yep, g'day, Tash. How are you? Bang, 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 bang. Say all of them, how you going? Bang, all those kids, Walk through the yard, I say, g'day, every kid.
Yeah.
Like, the other night, we had graduation. Probably, I don't know, maybe 100, 120 kids. Well, I knew every single one of their names because we'd stand at the back, they'd walk past and I'd shake their hand and say their name.
It's the one thing that they own is their name.
That's
and the one thing that shows respect or something. And that goes in business, it goes anywhere.
Totally.
If you remember, or someone remembers your name, you're like, oh, fuck, wow, like, they remember my name. That's really cool. And I feel horrible because I went back and dropped in the other week.
Yeah, and you forget,
I bumped into two of my students. I had one of them was my favorite kid, man. And she's like, sir, do you remember me? I was like, yeah, of course I remember you. She goes, what's my name? I'm like, fuck.
Oh, you would have felt so
do you remember her
embarrassed.
first name? You see her? She's maybe like Māori or Tongan. Actually, you don't have to say it on the pod because of this, but she was great at running.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, legend. One of the greatest kids ever.
I know who
and
she
I felt
is.
terrible. I was like, oh my God, like, you're one of my favourite kids. Couldn't remember.
Yeah.
And then I had like two of
Do you
my
remember
other
her name
kids.
now?
No.
Oh.
No. So it's eating me alive. But it's like, I haven't seen him for 3 years.
I'm going to say it because she's a legendary
Yeah.
kid. Leonie.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leonie.
absolute fucking legend.
She
mate.
is such a great
Sweetest kid.
Yeah.
Like super smart.
Yeah.
Well, tried her best. Awesome.
Yeah.
Friendly,
Be-
respectful.
best athlete in the
yeah.
school.
But I went in and I had like 8 or 9 kids come up. Mr. D, Mr. Dell, I watch your TikToks. I'm like, so now I can go, sick, share it. Because I don't teach anymore.
Oh, bro, you got massive hype at school.
Oh, sick.
Man, kids all know. They all watch your stuff.
Oh, killer.
Yeah, so, yeah, man.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, no. Oh,
Mate, the TikTok stuff's reasonably safe.
well, that's right.
Anyway.
Well, do you know what happened to me? I'll tell you this one.
Yeah.
Right? So on the last...
We'll do it.
I will. I've got a bloody cravat on.
a cravat.
So I'm literally... I can't even remember cravat, but I have taught for 13 years.
Just you're choking yourself.
What am I doing?
Yeah,
I think
pull
you
them
have to
both. Pull
pull
them
it-
both at once. Yeah, now pull it over your head.
Over your head.
Oh.
Over
Yeah. Come on, buddy. You've dressed yourself for... Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Too easy.
Nice.
So, right, like at the end of term 1 this year, it was the last day of term, right? I was in dance class. I was doing relief. Okay, 'cause I'm a relief teacher now, right? But I'd still go in and still do quite a lot of stuff. But yes, I'd go in relief, but I'd still be doing student service, all types of things. Anyways, it was lunch 2, right? So we'd just done everything we needed to do. There was 3 kids in the class. 3 kids in the class because it was the last day of term 1. Kids just didn't rock up. They didn't really care.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was term 2. Sorry, it was term 2. So last day, term 2, like the work, whatever. 3 kids rocked up out of a class of 17. So we'd done all the set work we needed to do, did some written stuff. So we did some dances, right? And they taught me a TikTok. And I was like, oh, yeah. And they're like, oh, can we film it? I was like, oh.
You're supposed to have phones in class.
Yeah, and I was like,
That's
it's
the
dance
last
class
day.
last day, lunch 2. I was like, oh, screw it. I was like, the bell. I said, when the bell goes, we'll do it.
Yeah.
So the bell went, no, kids are going out of the class, into the yard. I was like, all right, quick, let's just film it now.
Yeah.
So this girl filmed it. She was this Māori girl, and I didn't realize, but she had a bit of a following on TikTok.
Yeah.
Right? And then, so anyway, we did this dance, a totally innocent dance.
Yeah.
She just does the dance, I do the dance. We've done it, great. I went on holidays actually after that. So I was in the UK, and I get this message from my sister. My sister's 17 years old. She goes to like a private school, and she goes, Alex, this is you.
Romeo dance cheater.
And I go, I go, oh shit. And this thing went viral because the girl was like, my teacher's a straight up G for letting me do this.
Yeah.
So the kids are like, oh yeah, what a legend, rah, 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 rah. Anyways,
Yeah.
gets back to
School.
doesn't it? That I'd let the kid, and I was in a management, like in a coordinator management role at student services, and I'd let the kids out. So the some teachers wouldn't even talk to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I'm actually a street dance teacher by trade.
Yeah.
It was the last day, but no one asked me because when they discovered it, they were like, oh, is he letting them do that? Oh my God, like that's just not
As far
good
as
enough.
they know, it could have been the end of the day at school.
Yeah.
It could have been
It could have been in class.
Five.
But they didn't know that it was the last day,
Yeah.
and there was only 3 kids in class.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it through.
Yeah.
But I was like, is it really that bad?
Yeah.
Because social media nowadays, Snapchat, TikTok,
Yeah.
right, mate, you should have seen the stuff that I've seen,
Yeah.
right, and what's going on.
Yeah.
It's
Classes.
insanity. Not just classes, what kids are getting up to
Yeah.
on Snapchat, like, and it has to do with the police, and it
Yeah.
has to do with what students are doing on there.
Yeah.
And what's really going on is now, I remember growing up as a kid, I'd go down to Video Easy or Blockbuster Video.
Yeah.
I'd go down there. I would only be allowed to access videos that had a rating for me.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
So
same.
so as 13 years old, like, you know, I might be able to get MA, whatever, like, you know, whatever. I might be able to get it, but there's no way I'd be able to get out an R-rated video, right? So I was never exposed to this type of stuff.
Yeah.
There's kids nowadays, 12 years old, 13 years old, they've got these private Snap groups where they've organised themselves,
Yeah.
and they are putting up
heinous
sexualized
shit.
material, drug use,
Yeah.
violent behaviour that's only going out to their friends,
Yeah.
and people can't access it. So people are going out in public. They are committing more crimes right now. They are doing more rebellious stuff than ever because they're getting this hype and this flex and this social credibility because of the stuff they're putting up and nobody's seeing it. So why the hell are we not putting a rating or a tracking on this? And how are these multi-billion-dollar organizations getting away with this stuff? And then a lot of them aren't even paying their taxes. Where is the consequence?
We're starting to sound old, aren't we?
It's just, I know. And then in my head, I'm like, mate, if this was around when I was around, I'd be famous. I'd be famous already. So would you. So would we all.
As a famous poet once said, Marty Max, Dad's Max, Mad Rax, Bad Flaps, Snapchat.
But it's so true, right? Like, man, you would not believe some of the stuff that we saw. And we had this one in. I probably shouldn't talk about it, but
well, it's up to you.
Oh, if you think
we can
probably,
do Patreon
I'm not going to use anything specific. But what I will say is that we caught wind that a student had put an image up of themselves. Basically, and because we caught these kids all looking at an image, basically, we didn't quite know, and then we had a student come to us and tell us, "Look, this is what's happened." It was, and we're like, "You're kidding me!"
Yeah,
we're like, "Well, we have to contact the police about this."
Yeah,
basically. So we contacted the police. We said, "Look," and we found like there was 7 or 8 phones that had this. It was nothing sexual. Okay,
it was Josh Giddey.
Oklahoma City Thunder are my favorite team.
So
anyways, we confiscated the phones and we said, please come and grab these phones because you'll be able to identify some stuff on here. And we've actually heard from a couple of students that there might actually be one student who has created this site.
Yeah.
And the kids are posting things onto it.
Wow. That kid is going to be the next Elon Musk, though.
Do you know what I mean? And so we said to the police, come and grab it.
All new challenges.
The police didn't call us for 2 days.
Yeah.
And then they called us and said, we can't get the phones. The worst thing is that you confiscated them. They were like, we can't because this type of thing is happening at every school.
Yeah.
Every school. How can they police it? So how? The social media companies need to be held to account. It's the only way.
It sounds like there's a gap in the market. Of my entrepreneurial thinking. Like, if you can create something that will stop or fucking...
Yes, this is exactly right.
Or like some sort of something at school that not blocks phones because you don't want the teacher stuff, but
then you're going down the path of
censorship, which we don't want.
I know. But this is the thing, isn't it?
Age restrictions and stuff.
There's always going to be a way around it. All it comes down to is good parenting, man. Like being able to have the parents.
That's a good point.
Instill.
I don't know because I think that the power of your social group. Like whatever social group that you identify with carries a value set, right?
Yeah.
So what is the value set of said group? Well, if I am beginning to identify more with a peer group that I want to be in because they're cool and maybe there's like more like, like there's more, maybe there's more perks, there's more credibility, maybe the girls are talking, like you're hanging out with the boys that are popular, so what it comes with that value set, well, I need to do this. Yeah. Well, my parents have raised me good, but God, I really want to be in this group, you know what I mean?
But so consequences won't work.
Yeah.
Consequences never work as an end result. It still will come down to education and going, hey, we know you're going to do this.
Yeah.
We know this is going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
But these are the risks. Just like with the drug use with Dr. Bright and addiction. Instead of just banning it and outlawing it, just being like, hey, well, this is what's going to happen. You know that when you take this, X, Y, Z is going to feel. You're going to feel this way. You tell a story. Yeah. That's the only way we can fix it. But it's like it's uncharted territory.
Yeah, that's it.
So. Yeah, it's a bit of a different world. But you know what? In 15 years, they're going to be saying shit about whatever's coming through.
Yeah, totally. Then, at that time.
Like, our parents are like, there's SMS messages and they're being bullied when they leave school.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's always new challenges and it just comes down to building resilience for the kid and making sure that any actions they take, they're thinking about.
Yeah, so instead of trying to change I guess the rules and laws and stuff around things, we should try and change us.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just flip what we do and the importance that we put on things and what we teach the
Which
kids.
is instilled from the parents.
Yeah.
As you know, a lot of these parents nowadays, they wouldn't have known the conversation of, hey, on Snapchat, if you come across this type of thing, make sure you don't join that, or they haven't grown up with that.
Yeah.
Do you know? So
only
now are we understanding the conversations that we need to have with our youth.
Which is the only part of the woke side that I will appreciate
gravitate towards?
is the fact that there are a few like almost social justice warriors within that high school and primary. Like they're trying to lead a. It's like a cool thing,
Right.
And
like for a moral side.
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
Now I still don't like posturing to
Censorship and things like that.
stuff like that. But
because it's very dangerous territory.
but
with governments and whatnot.
I think there's a certain side where it's actually cool to be sensitive and be caring.
Totally.
Now
it
that's
is.
coming up.
But you
as
need
well.
to build
It
that
is.
confidence in the kid that if all the cool group are doing something, like I remember shit, like for me, my example, like I didn't want to smoke weed and whatever, there might be nothing wrong with smoking weed, but all of my mates were smoking weed.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of pressure on me, but I was like, well, that's fine. Like my mum had said to me, like, if you don't want to do it, show the strength of character to say no.
Yeah.
They're not going to, like, luckily my mates weren't like, oh, you're fucking lame.
Yeah.
I still hung out, but when they were smoking cones, I was just outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just
That's,
waiting.
that's great
So-
resilience to do that.
But
Man.
that's what you need. I think we need to instill.
Yeah, it's true.
So
is that your mates need
And that
to
comes from your
respect where
parents,
you're
yeah.
at. It's true. You
See,
know
if
what
you
I
can
mean?
teach resilience and teach the cool group, but then like ultimately it comes down to fucking kids being able to, and it's the hard part. If the cool kid is fucking saying you're a fucking lame, look at this guy, I won't fucking do this. That's where the real challenges come in, man.
Yeah, you're fucked.
But
Or-
it's been the same in every
throughout the
generation.
dawn of time.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You know what I mean?
It's always just a new thing. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
That kid needs to learn how to like stick up, you know,
Yeah.
like has to be resilient or just fire back with like that sense of humor is the biggest thing you can fire back with, isn't it? You
always.
just fire back with it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
But
Yeah,
your
but-
new role, you're working with the hardest kids now, hey?
hardest kids now,
Yeah.
different school.
Yeah.
But really exciting, very sort of like allows a lot of freedom in what we can teach. We're just trying to basically engage kids so they can come to school, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Half
And
that's the win.
yeah, half that's the win. But I'm really excited to work with those kids. So,
Fuck yeah.
you know what? Bring it on.
Speaking about excitement, you are performing at Teacher Comedy Night.
Yeah.
Damn
So
straight.
we're gonna
As are
see
you. I can't wait. I'm so pumped.
Yeah, so
Some
this
of
is
the
your
skills.
first. Is this your first ever stand-up show?
Yeah, so look,
Set?
when I was in Chicago, like I did like a class on how to like what it is involved, but
yeah,
I
of
never
course,
really got
yeah.
into it, you know. But now, like that was 8 years ago, so I was like, nah, this is my first like professional.
It should be
stand-up
cool.
thing.
The concept behind what you want to do is it's going to be different. So it'll be similar to Mickey J.
Okay.
But
okay. sick.
improv.
Ah.
Yeah.
And we saw what he can do with all the dance moves.
Yeah, nice.
So,
I'll
yeah,
have to-
I'm gonna-
when is it? Next Thursday, hey?
Next
Yeah.
Thursday, yeah, I'm gonna play to my strengths, and you know what, like because I've been doing performance for a very long time.
Yeah.
So it's not
And if
being
it's-
on the stage is not foreign. It's
Yeah.
good.
And if it's a little different to actual stand up,
Yeah.
and if it's a performance piece or a improv theatre, like it's different.
some movements.
If it goes
Yeah.
really well, we'll get you for the theatre show.
Dope.
I'll,
That's
All
the
right.
one.
Well, we'll
think-
see.
But we've got 100 at the
think I'll
moment.
come watch.
Usually we're at like 150, 200 by this stage.
For teacher comedy.
Yeah, we're up
Oh.
to 100.
Come on, people.
Yeah. So, but if you're not a teacher and you want to come,
come along.
Thursday the 14th.
Come along.
Check it out.
You know?
Use the discount code late to the party.
Late to the
And
party.
there's Patreons. You guys have got a code on there as well.
Late to the party, nice.
I think I'll come watch that one. I think I'm doing Gong, but I'll just jump on early
Yeah.
and then
I'm
come.
going to do a
Come
quiz.
along, come
I'm
along, bro.
I'm going to do Are You Smarter Than a Comedian instead of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader. Going to get Cam McLaren
Oh, he's so good.
versus 3 teachers I'll get from the crowd.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
So like,
That's cool.
I don't have buzzers, but I'm thinking I'll get like whatever, flip it around. But like something as simple as what does CMS stands for?
Yeah.
We know it's Classroom Management Strategies.
Yeah.
But Cam won't know, so he'll be able to write some funny shit like
Yeah,
like,
wicked. Wicked.
cool
I love
marijuana smokers, like, whatever it is.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well,
Brilliant.
I have to get going in a
Yeah,
minute. So,
cool.
what
Time to
have
wrap up.
you got anything to plug before we bugger
No.
off?
Nope. Just, you know what? Just give the respect to the gingers and, you know, move with the times,
When's
mate.
the next air guitar comp?
Look, it's going to be next year. Look, I mean...
Will you be hosting? Should
Or
we just
performing?
enter for a laugh?
Fuck
like,
yes.
Or film
Yeah,
as content?
get
Yes.
involved, boys.
All
Get
right.
involved. No, you know what, mate? Like, just really looking forward to everything in the future. I'm going to start doing some sketch stuff online too. I know that
Yeah.
you do that type
Well,
of
we'll-
stuff.
yeah, we'll do
We're going to
stuff
talk.
together.
We're
Yeah.
going to talk. And
Perfect.
yeah, no, bring it on. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, lads.
Sure.
I love it.
Rock on. And for me, this is going out Monday. So this week, 14th of December, come to Teacher Comedy Night, please. I'll fill those extra seats up. And 15th on this Friday, we will see you at the Hard Yarns Podcast Christmas Comedy Variety Show. We have Corey White, Andrew Wolf, Branchy's going to host. We're going to do some improv games as well. Potential quiz. I don't know if we're going to do any quiz, but then I'll be freestyling and doing some comedy. Headlined by Bitter Belief, doing a 20-minute set.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bitter.
So-
Mate, what a legend, eh?
So
Yeah.
good. I thought
Mate.
he was going to do like one song. He's doing 20 minutes. So that's
Yeah.
fucking
Man,
sick.
he is so good.
Yeah. His performance, his
is so
stage
good.
presence is epic.
Oh, he's
So
just so
look-
talented, yeah.
Looking forward to that. Patreon, just get on the Patreon. Hit me up if you want MC or anything like that, or if Delby run out of work, just send them to me.
Correcto.
But yeah, sick. That was good.
Right.
Cheers
Hard
for coming on, mate.
yarns, tripod. Try the pod.
Yes!
Oh my god.
the third leg.
Yeah.
Hooroo.